Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome to another stream in which I forgot that I'm a VTuber and I have to load VTube Studio. I didn't do that. I'm so good at this job. Hello, ducklings. I hope you're doing wonderfully today. And welcome back. Button. Woo! Here we go. Hope you're doing well today. Hello. I didn't clean up my stream from last time. Okay, this is all gonna be a mess still. I love that. Ooh. When streamer no prepare. When streamer no prepare. No, wait, that's all fine. Why is that fine? Wait, did I fix it from last time? Oh, no, never mind. Oh, no, I did. Hello, everyone. Sir Raiden. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Menacingly lurks. She's just lurking there. Menacingly. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Ed, how you doing? Hello, Ed. Still the cutest peak emote I've ever seen. Got a lot, and that's even though I'm biased. I like mine a lot. Galondir, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well, and congratulations on the first. Well done, well done. Avora! Good afternoon, Avora. And Arian, good afternoon. Hello. Mr. Ricky, time to get info mark again. Let's not. No, let's not. No. Matu, good morning. Still eyeball deep in LDM myself. This is my new hyperfixation. How manyth playthrough are you on now? Are there multiple no, don't tell me. Actually, no, I don't want an answer to that question. I don't want an answer to that. Is it just a case of play through it again to like get context clues you missed before? Is that it? And Matu, you are the best duckling. Well done. I hope you all have it. I reveal nothing. I appreciate that. I realized that I asked a direct question that I didn't actually want the answer to. There's a world in which this is like, which this pulls a Nier, right? There is a world where it pulls a Nier. We'll see when we get there. The only thing that I kind of want to know is whether they'll stop pulling this annoying bullshit that we're currently dealing with. I really hope they'll stop with it soon because I find it annoying. But not annoying enough to stop trying to play it. I want to know. I crave the knowledge. I need to know what the hell's going on. That's the plan for today, everyone. That is the plan for today. I don't know how sound is going today. My microphone might be particularly bad. Not that that has ever been better, but I switched a bunch of my setup around. I am in a different position from before. My microphone is a different distance away from me, so I'll probably be peaking and clipping. And dude, I still don't understand how the fuck audio works, like, at all. I don't get it. I do not understand audio setups. I do not. Whale him, boys! Hello, Eldu! Hope you're doing well. Hello. We needed you yesterday, Eldu. We needed you yesterday for, like, the Warhammer card reveals. I didn't know what to do with them. I was like, oh, Eldu knows these things, and then there was no Eldu. So, like, I was lost. I was lost! Why did you leave me here alone? I've only put in 65 hours or more. I mean, 65 hours or more. That could mean anything, Sarai. That could mean anything. Anything. Hold up. Let me fill up this water bottle real quick. I hope you all had a wonderful day so far. I can tell you that. Cards. What was it? Warforge? The card game thingy. Wasn't it you that was? I thought it was you that was playing. It's the Switch's counter, so once it reaches 70, it'll change over. Oh, I see. I gotcha. So there's a range. Now, I hope you all had a wonderful day. I had a very productive day. We had a court date this morning that the judge agreed with my assessment on, so I couldn't be happier. It's so nice when, like, someone tells you that you're correct. I do. It's EG? What? I thought it was Emperor's Children. What is EG? Emperor's Guys? Elite Gonads. I don't know. Evil Geniuses. No, that's a different team. Oh god, that team that used to be such a name. The Company Everguild. Oh, the devs. Okay, never mind. You have me confused there. Men, good afternoon. And Hatchney. Hello, Hatchney. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there and good luck with the shopping. It's so nice. Well, they used to be, honestly. Oh, no, you mean the game. No, I'm talking about the esports organization. Before they got, like, bought out and reinvented and turned to shit. Remember when that was, like, a major, like, name in StarCraft and fucking Dota? Remember when they mattered? And then, like, ugh. That used to be, like, one of my favorite esports teams. Like, specifically, I used to really like a lot of the StarCraft players. Have they done anything of note, like, in recent history, except for, like, fucking management bullshit? Video games, Krembo! I hope your chores have been going well, Krembo. I hope your chores have been going well. I, for one, have finished all my pre-weekend chores, so I am looking forward to a really, really empty weekend. Like, I have nothing to do this weekend. Wait, holy shit, hold up. I have nothing to do this weekend. Yo, ducklings, what are we doing this weekend? So, the kids are going camping. Kids are going camping. So I don't have to deal with them until Sunday night. Whee! Meaning that, yeah, they're gonna be picked up tomorrow morning. Oh my god, hold up, I hadn't thought about that yet. I had not thought about that yet. I have nothing to do over the weekend, dudes. Though to play Infinity, I still want to do that, but I need to, like, me learning Infinity is still like a process that Elf and I have to hash out somehow, because I have no idea how we're going to start, right? Like, and I go need to talk to Elf. I need to talk to Elf. This is kind of my fault. I need to learn to, like, reach out about these things more. She's always so like ready to do things and, like, so professional. Elf is wonderful. But I'm a little gremlin to work with at the moment. LDA Marathon? I don't think so, no. I think I found my favorite clan in Monster Train 2 already. Oh, which one is it, Eldu? The kiddos have a half day of school, but weird staggered let-out times. We just kept them home. We just kept them home? Wait, you get to do that? So this is my Lord is hurting bad. No, what? Are you okay? Are you alright? Hey, I hope you feel better soon. Summer break a day early. Oh, are you going into summer break? Is this the beginning of fucking summer break? Never mind then, hell yeah. In that case, who gives a shit? Mori teaching 4 people, I can handle 2 more. Tempting, Elder. That's a very tempting offer. I might have to hit you up on that. I might have to come back to you on that. But because we want to do it, like, on stream as part of like a show, we really need to, like, figure out how we want to pull this. We really need to figure out how we want to do this. And I don't want to take up too much of our time with, like, bullshit planning, right? But I need to go talk to Elf. Absolutely. I need to go talk to Elf. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, hold up. There's, like, 3 of you here right now, right? Yeah, like, I can shout out Elf to, like, the 3 people that are here right now. There you go. There's an Elder, there's a Sarai, and there's an Avora. See? 3 of you. Today was supposed to be the last day, and pizza party stuff, so we did, fuck it, we'll buy them extra tasty pizzas, give them the last of the ice cream cake in the freezer, etc. Yeah, no, I get that. Last day before summer break here is also, like, at least for us, was always a fucking joke. Like, it was just, like, milling about. My school was in the middle of, like, a public park, so it was just, like, lying around in the grass outside, like, randomly talking shit with the teachers that were supposed to, like, babysit us at that time. It got a lot worse once we got to, like, 10th grade up. When you could actually have, like, conversations with your teachers, when they didn't just see you as stupid children, but they saw you as stupid teenagers instead. We did nothing. Like, the last week before summer break was just, hey, can we just, like, hang out and just, like, talk about random life shit? And then we did that. And most of our teachers were really up for that as well. I loved that. I really loved that. When we were younger, like 5th grade and up, it was like, hey, here, go watch this video, shut the fuck up, right? Like, done. But we did some, like, generally cool, like, just hanging out, talking about, not even, like, subject-related things, just, like, life in general with, like, a lot of our teachers around that time. It was fucking sick. Man, I do miss school time sometimes. My dad used to, when I was about a young child, my dad used to tell me, yeah, you're hating school right now, but there will come a time when you miss this time. And I'm like, fuck you, Dad. Of course not. Like, how could I miss this shit? I have to be up by 7 in the morning. I have to be in school by 8. Then I have to be there until 1 p.m. and sometimes even 2 p.m. What the fuck is this shit? This is awful. I used to honestly believe that. And Dad always said, like, yeah, no, you're gonna miss this shit. Dude, I started working. I instantly realized he was right. In the instant. I think I was through my first work week when I went like, you know what? Dad was fucking right. Can I go back to school now? Up by 7? Dude, I need to be up by 5. School until 2? I'm not getting home before 4. On good days. And that is in an apprenticeship where, like, they're like softballing you, right? Like, you've got like special protection and shit because, like, you're an apprentice. Now, once I was done with the apprenticeship, like, dude, the 10-15 hour workdays I pulled, numerous, uncounted. Well, no, counted. They paid me for every single one of them. They were very much counted, but oh no, dude. You could randomly hang out with your friends. Now you hate everyone around you. Great. Nah, I miss those times. I think I've got it pretty good right now. Like, it's not that I want to go back or anything. Like, no, fuck that. I was like, I was obnoxious. Everyone around me was obnoxious, right? We were obnoxious together. But, like, there's always an element of, man, remember this, remember that, like, remember that person. There are, like, 1 or 2 people from my school days that I've never seen again, and every now and again their names pop up in my head and go, like, I wish I knew what they were doing right now. Like, I wish I knew how they turned out. I really, really wish. Like, I'll give you one example. There was this girl in my class, like, in 5th grade, who I got really close with. Like, we were really good friends, right? And that went all the way until, like, 10th grade. We were really close. We, like, did a shit ton of stuff together. And then she was from a divorced family. And at one point, somewhere in 10th class, her dad got custody. But her dad was from a different city. I don't know which city. I never heard from her again. Like, fuck, dude. Like, dude. I wish I knew what she was doing. I hope she's doing well. I really fucking hope she's doing well, dude. But no fucking clue. No idea. Am I gonna hire someone to, like, hunt her down or anything? No, of course not. Of course not, but shit like this, right? Like, you go, oh, man. Stuff like that. Freb, hope you're doing well. Hello. And Ham, good morning, Ham. Igor, bread the duck. Wait, don't breed the duck. Wait, what? Igor, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Good evening. And Ken say good afternoon. Hello, hello. What up? What up? Jesus. I swear I took my medication. Oh, allergies. Well, you know what they say, if your medication doesn't work, the only thing that helps is taking more medication. That is not medical advice. Do not take medical advice from ducks on the internet. No, Avora, behave. Can't say thank you for the hydrate. Hold up, let me get that. Appreciate it. I'm in soreness. I paid for my arrogance yesterday. What happened, Igor? Tell me all about it. What happened? Hold up, while I clean my nose real quick. One sec. Oh, they're better. Gonna need a Menden for confirmation? No! As much as I trust Menden's credibility, do not use Twitch chat as medical advice. Kenza says, having a great start to my week, and I'm getting a connection denied error on attempting to do my after-hours deployment. Oh, okay, so after-hours deployment. Sorry, that had to register by my brain. Like, I read after-hours, I'm like, why the fuck are you working? No. You're deploying something to the system after the hours that it's getting used in, of course. Pretty sure the IT guys who scheduled my access are off for the weekend already. Well, all the electricity's cut. Oh, that's rough. Is it like mission critical you deploy everything now? I decided that after a 21.5 kilometer of cycling a day before yesterday, I shall cycle yet another 7 kilometers. A large chunk on bad dirt roads. First of all, Igor, fucking kudos for you for that distance. That is a hell of a distance. That is a lot. Even without the extra 7 kilometers. Good on you for pulling that off. Second of all, please relax your muscles. Please get some ice. And maybe while you're at it, to soothe that like burning like patch on your soul, get some pizza. My legs have elected to lodge formal protest. I can imagine that is oppression. That is body part oppression. And not in the fun way. Wait, don't, no, Twitch chat, no, behave. I want to play more LDA, but my Switch is low battery and needs to charge. I sulk, oh no. That's why I'm playing the Steam version. I read Deployment and thought he was from the military. Well, to be honest, Eldo, I read Deployment and I thought Warhammer to begin with, but... Stretch! Today's not going to be as slow of a day as on Tuesday, I'm going to tell you that. But I really had a lot of fun with Sekiro. Sekiro was really fucking cool. But I'm not going to hurry today either. Like, I'm just going to chill today a little bit. Plus, that gives us some time for yapping, and then post-yapping, we'll get to the video games, right? We'll get to the video games. I feel like in the last couple of weeks, we've been rushing a lot. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Kensei says it's a pretty minor change that could actually be done during work hours, but that's a bad habit to get into. Yeah, like, you don't want to operate on a live system. Even if it's a minor change, if something goes awry, now you're halting productivity, right? It's going to fuck with things that are running already. Although I did give my word to have it deployed tonight, so I'd like to do that. Well, if there are extenuating circumstances that allow you to not deploy it, then what can you do, right? I'm not saying stop trying. I'm just saying, hey, I hope this can't come back to bite you, you know? I take it with me when I have smoke breaks outside. I mean, absolutely. That's why it's a mobile console, right, Soren? That's why the fucking thing's mobile. I am still now fighting over, do I pre-order a Switch 2 or not? Do I buy a Switch 2 or not? I'm still not decided. I'll get use out of it. I know that. The Switch 1 is probably my most used consoles, mostly because I don't put any stock on consoles otherwise. But man, that's a fucking price to pay, dude. Oh, that's a fucking price to pay. I don't know. Them going, you don't own it is a big deal breaker for me? What do you mean by that, Siren? You don't own what? I want to pre-order one, but they've been scooped up by scalpers, so I'm just waiting to see if Nintendo ever sends me the email to pre-order I sign up for. What are the odds of a Switch 2 Pro or the like? That doesn't really matter to me, Kensei. The Switch that I run everything on, that I run all of my streaming stuff on, is a Switch first generation day one. You won't own the Switch 2? If I have the physical device here, I own that physical device. What do you mean? Like, do I sign a rental contract somewhere? I would love to see that. Outside of the EU, Switch to end-user license agreement explicitly says they may in part or in whole render the device unusable. Outside of the EU. Einigkeit und Recht. No, that's not. Okay, yeah, that's dog shit. I get it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. So about that Steam account of yours, right? It's bullshit, right? Like I don't like the trend of not owning your stuff either. That stuff's obnoxious and like harmful to consumers, if you ask me. But also, if they render it inoperable, what are they gonna do? Like, what are they gonna do with it? What are they gonna do with it that modders can't fix within the first month? I don't know. It's a bad move, don't get me wrong. It's a bad move, but I don't know why I'm not concerned about it. That's in the PS5 and PS4 OG Switch and even older systems TOS. Oh, really? If you mean they can brick it, thing that's in every TOS for consoles in any recent years. It's a recent edition, that's why it made the news. I didn't get those news at all, but that doesn't mean anything, obviously. Digital, but if physically have something in my hands, it should be mine. So if you rent a car, if you lease a flat, I don't know. I mean, obviously, this is a product you buy. Nowhere does it say that it's on like a time thing, right? I'm not adding anything to this fucking conversation that other people haven't already said. Like, this is bad. However, I'm European. Like, there is an element, and I do have to like sheepishly admit to that, where I have to say, fuck, you got mine. It's not a recent edition, it's just peeps using the outrage over Switch or tariff stuff to bring up old news. I'm not informed enough about this. Like, Seraiden is usually a source I believe on shit like this. Igor is usually a source I believe, mostly because Igor has proven me stupid on multiple occasions. Like in a kind way, mind you. So you two, I think the only thing we can do is we take Igor, we take Seraiden, pick a weapon. Like, pick your weapon. And then Seraiden, okay, we'll do it like this. Seraiden, what's your weapon of choice? What's your weapon of choice? Anything. A big Doomslayer, that's a person. Well, that's a person, that's not a weapon. It has to be wieldable. Wordsmithing, plus I am the weapon, I am the Seraiden. Okay, wordsmithing. That's a concept, but sure. An M2 Browning machine gun. Okay, so we've got wordsmithing and art versus an M2 Browning machine gun. Your task is whoever digs the deepest trench with your chosen weapon. You have 10 minutes. Good luck. Your task is bake a cake. Good luck. M2 Browning machine gun, you smartass. It rips off the stamp dust cover. There you go. That's creativity right there. It is a great weapon. Wake up, Doomslayer, and point at the nearest demon. That's not... You could argue that Doomslayer is wieldable if you pick him up by the legs and like spin enough, but that's not what I mean. Okay, so let's see this code. Like, let me be clear about this, Ducklings. Let me take the jokes out real quick. if we're reading legal documents and end-user license agreements are documents you agree to, then usually, no matter what you copy-paste at me, I appreciate the effort, by the way, that you're going through to cite your sources. Always do that. Big fan of it, and well done on your part. But I'm going to be honest with you, no matter what you copy-paste at me right now, unless I have read the entire document and have not just understood the paragraph, but also the environment that that paragraph is in, and the ins and outs of the rest of the document, as well as any references to and from it, I'm not going to be able to say anything about this, right? So take that as the backdrop, right? Like, take that as the backdrop. I am not familiar with the document in question. I am not familiar with the document's update history and the commonality of clauses like this. So anything I can say to you in terms of confirming or like mollifying your assertions and worries about this is meaningless because I don't have a solid ground to form an opinion on here. So with that being said, let's see what Saraiden posted. If SIE Inc. determines that you have violated this agreement's terms, SIE Inc. may itself or may procure the taking of any action to protect its interests, such as disabling access to or use of some or all system software, disabling the use of this PS5 system online or offline, termination of your access to PlayStation Network, denial of any warranty, repair, or other services provided for your PS5 system, implementation of automatic or mandatory updates or devices intended to discontinue unauthorized use, or reliance on any other remedial efforts as reasonably necessary to prevent the use of modified or unpermitted use of system software. Yeah, fair enough. So, I mean, that says exactly what you said. It says, right? I'm going to be honest with you, just because it's on a bunch of other consoles doesn't make its reappearance in a new console less bad. This is a very broad clause, obviously. You will find that a lot of regulatory, like permissive clauses like this are usually very broad, simply because you don't want to leave out a possibility. So this one just says we may or may do this. In reality, and you will find this in law, none of this is legal advice, but you will find this in law as well, no matter where you're from. Things are held intentionally broad, just narrow enough to still hold the thing together, but intentionally broad to cover enough areas. However, just because a permission might be relatively broad doesn't mean that it was ever intended for a broad use. So, for example, you could take the above statement, and nowhere does it deny you ownership of the system. This doesn't mean you don't own the machine. It means that your usage of it, your access with it, is subject to scrutiny, right? Your connection to various systems is subject to be shut down, and should that machine itself be used in broadly malicious ways, the machine itself may be disabled. Like, the usage on or offline is the hard part. Like, how the fuck would they do that, right? This is such a problematic thing, because you can't get this, like, you're not getting through with this in the EU, right? This is why I'm against, like, the usage of electronics in everything. Like, I never understood why any fucking car needs, like, all of these electronics. There's, like, a certain baseline, like steering assist, yada, 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 and then that's it. Like, miss me with all this board computer bullshit. It just makes the things too vulnerable, right? This is exactly that. I don't know. I choose the Gerald R. Ford class aircraft carrier with the full complement, including nuclear-capable stealth bombers. Okay, good luck. What are you going to do with it? Like, you don't get the crew for it. It's there. How are you going to board it? It's swimming in a harbor. It's not anchored anywhere. Like, good luck. Just the cuffing baby. I mean, it can't work yet. Ego says, but specifically what I meant was the Switch. Yeah, okay. They only got scolded by that. Can I use a class 5 behemoth from Stellaris as my weapon? That's not a weapon, that's a creature. like weapons in this case are like non-organic, non-sentient slash sapient slash like anything like that. We're talking about like tools and weapons in the purest form, not like, oh, this is a weapon of mass destruction. No, 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 no. We're not talking about dolphins with lasers on their heads, okay? Hey, Magnus, what are we talking about? I was talking about the Switch 2 and how I still don't know whether I would need to buy. Well, I need to buy one eventually, but I still don't know whether I want to buy one or not. And we got to the subject of them holding rights to potentially disable your device, but the overall environment of that conversation is still very much up in question. My dad feels the same on too much tech in cars. Yeah, like call this a boomer belief, sure. Like I don't want any of this shit. Like I would like this machine to work, no matter whether the manufacturer goes to hell or not. Right? I live in a landlocked city with an Air Force base. They'd FUBAR a lot of airborne threats. See, I like how Care accepted the baby as a weapon, but not the alien. That's because all of these other things have severe destructive potential. You just shot yourself. Now you have to take care of a baby. Like, I'm trying to keep the competition fair. If you want to hamstring yourself, that's on you. Fists are also disqualified then. Other people's fists are. I told you to pick a weapon to wield. You are not wielding your own fists. You have your own fists. You may keep them. If you would like boxing gloves or like brass knuckles or something, that's a different problem. Like, we can deal with that. I don't know how you're digging ditches with that, but sure, be my guest. The big reason he made the news was that, hey, we changed a bit of the EULA from Nintendo mailing list, and specifically what got the ball rolling was a change to their EULA Chapter 2 license. A journalist got an email stating, hey, we changed. And he went and compared the old and the new text, okay. But did he then compare it to industry standard? Like, there's basically no argument here, right? Igor, like, you and I, we can agree on the fact that this is bad, obviously. But I also think at the same time, the press picking this up and going like, oh, look at this, behold, is equally bullshit. I think both of these sides can be true. I think this can be overblown and also bad consumer practice at the same time. Like, wait until they have, I don't know. I don't know. A baby with 3 guns? I mean, that would be the baby wielding a weapon, but like, good luck with that. Insert the whitest kids you know sketch about the kid with a gun. You look so cool right now. Do you think I'm gonna be able to take care of the baby? It's coughing, so you go better find a doctor. You did this to yourself, Eldo. Actually, that proves your point. You did this to yourself. You can barely take care of yourself. Good point. The most severe case of the statement, but PS also has this clause and it's just as illegal. I don't know. Industry standards are industry standards. Obviously, you never want a rule, a law, an agreement to list something, then agree with it with the words, oh, they're never going to use this for anything. You still signed rights over to someone, right? Or just to an entity. The, oh, they're never going to do with it part is a bad argument. If they're never going to use it, then why would they require it? Why would this be a part of it? But we could wield the baby. So, you know what babies are notorious for, Avora? They're notorious for being really soft. Who says you need to keep it alive? We can use it as a blood. The task is to dig a ditch, not to kill each other. What part of that setup did you get? Excuse me. Stop it. Stop it. He's an old 14 dread in a sock. Oh no. Death fights are fun. Yeah, but the entire fun of the setup was that I tell you to pick a weapon, then I give you a task that weapons don't work for. Like, I'm trying to keep this fun, you people. You and your violence. That I win? What do you mean you win? The baby's urine for the mines. Yep, argument made. Argument made. Well done. And Nam, hope you're doing well. Hello. Yeah, okay. Good job, Eldu. Good job. Yeah. Everyone, you may yield. Eldu has won. I'm sorry. Lord Crispin, happy Friday. How you doing? Hello, hello. I have an old solid shovel in the backyard. Once again, I told you to pick your weapon. You chose the concept of wordsmithing. Now go wordsmith and try to convince me to allow that shovel. Do I win if I keep digging with my dust cover? I mean, reasonably, yeah. Absolutely. You took what you picked and made it work. Proud of you. Well done. It's my emotional support shovel. Excuse me, sir, no, this is my emotional support bullshit. I need to keep this. Who would win 100 weaponized babies or a gorilla? Weaponized how? Also, it's not necessarily that hard of a question. Makes me feel safe with that crazy that tried to break through a neighbor's back wall. I mean, they bled so much, I don't think they're going to be a danger to anyone else for a while. Sound like ODM last D&D run. I gave you a task for 30 minutes. How did it take you 3 hours? And why is everyone in this village charmed? Me, when the party is now entering its 3rd hour of trying to debate how to open this unlocked door. I've told you the story of the attack chihuahua, right? The story of my first fucking Shadowrun group ever. I think I've told this on stream multiple times. KSDM Hart felt this. Yeah, I died a little inside. But you debate how to open a door. Ah, here we have someone that has never played pen and paper before. If you teach them right, they can become very deadly. Hold up, Sir. My brain needs to sort out like the 90 different really crass, not okay comments that stem from this. I need to put them aside and sift through them real quick to find something that's socially acceptable to say. Hold up. This will take some time. The fact the unlocked door comes up repeatedly makes me believe this is an actual thing that happened to Kay. Yeah, no, this has actually happened before. It didn't take 3 hours, it took 2. But yes. It did. Wolf! Mehr rundenbasierte Strategie. Ja! Ja! Wolf has learned German. Oh no. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Had more D&D in your party wipes at a door than during a serious fight. Yes, and sometimes as a DM, you don't need to like set up traps or like concepts and schemes. You don't need to like worry about encounter setups. Just put a door there and tell them there's a door. It's like hinged to the wall on one side, and it's got like a normal handle, a keyhole. There's a door. And then watch hilarity ensue. It's kind of like giving a box to a cat. Like you just put it there and then you wait for the cat to make its own fun with it. Like, have you woken up 5 minutes before your new D&D session or whatever pen and paper game you like playing most, and you have not prepared anything, and you can't be fucked making shit up on the fly today? Are you running a massive headache? This is the 3rd time your players have postponed your session, so now this one has to work out? Then inventing a door is right for you. Ask your nearest door-to-door salesman whether doors are the correct choice for your fuckhead adventuring party. I can guarantee you they are. Oh my god. Careful else using the door, I suppose. Too many splinters. Oh. 3 hours to cross the bridge, 10 minutes to kill the encounter you spent days preparing. Better yet, a puzzle from a puzzle book for 5-year-olds. I found that if you're like, especially if you're doing this online, conveying the idea of puzzles to people without like handouts where the puzzle is explained and shown is really difficult. Like, I like doing puzzly sessions with my players if that's what my players want. This is usually something we'll discuss like when we're setting up the game for the first time. Like, hey, what kind of content are you guys looking for? If you just want like war, we can just like do that for a bit, right? But do you want do you want like a more puzzly approach? Do you want me to do this? Like, what kind of experience are you looking for, right? And in those sessions, I found that like conveying puzzles is hard. You know what we call moon logic in point and click games, right? DMs, and I would say DMs like across the board are really prone to this. I am really prone to this as well. Where the puzzle makes total sense in your head. The way that you describe it makes total sense in your head. But while you're describing it, you're inferring like a million things, right? You're never getting all of the details correct. And for you, it's always just like, well, just walk up there, press that button, you moron, right? But for players, they're trying to come to grips with the vision that you're giving them, and then trying to find where the pitfalls are, where the traps are, like what you expect of them. There's a lot more there. So whenever I do puzzles with groups, it's usually like some sort of like visual puzzle, or like some sort of literary thing. Like think of riddles, like Sphinx's riddles or shit like this, right? It's those, or it's like a larger scale narrative puzzles. Like you can't give them a moving block puzzle and then like describe it to them, right? So, and I usually have like handouts prepared for these moments that I give to them and go like, hey, here, this is what this looks like. This is how you can get into this. Like, go solve. Hey, Nori. How you doing, Nori? Hope you're doing well. All right, ducklings. So, I'm getting angry messages. Why am I getting angry messages? Oh, those aren't angry messages. Those are any messages. Those are good messages. Cool. You're doing okay? I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. So, ducklings. Today's plan, very much, is to go and continue LDA. I'm really looking forward to more. Prep says, I've had to do so many puzzles and quizzes for some data analysts for work as part of a thing. The medium of a puzzle determines what can be in the puzzle. The medium of the puzzle and the medium that you're trying to solve it in, right? The medium that you're trying to solve it in is important. That's the entire point I'm making. If you have a D&D group at a table, right? Like you're sitting there at a table and you hand every single one of them like a physical sliding block puzzle and go, here, idiots, good luck. You can do that. Like, they're going to hate you for it because sliding block puzzles are like bad, but you can do that. Oh, this playlist literally just contains Hellmarch. Cool. But if you try to do the same thing digitally without like the visual representation of it, by describing to them like, here's what this block looks like, here's what that block looks like, that shit won't fly. Maddie! You are the best duckling. Hello, Maddie. Good morning. Today's plan is to make Carrie up for 15 more minutes somehow. What is it with you and the 1 hour mark? Like, not you specifically, Igor. What is it with chat in the 1 hour mark? We've yapped past the 1 hour mark plenty of times. Do you win something if I yap for an hour? Is that a thing? I mean, we used to have like a bingo card system that sometimes contained intro goes for over an hour. We haven't done that for forever. We wouldn't care's attention. You have my attention anyway. I read most of chat, like most of the time, no matter whether we're currently playing something or not. Give them a paper with turn this around written on both sides. I mean, your average D&D player will be entertained for hours. I mean, that would be the middle space. Wow. Fucking wow. Craig, good morning. Craig, how you doing? Good morning. You say that you don't like Hellmarch? What do you mean? I love Hellmarch. This is Hellmarch 3, which is the inferior Hellmarch, if you ask me. But as far as I'm concerned, Frank Klepacki has never done anything wrong. Unless proven otherwise in a court of law. Musically. This is going to be handed in as evidence in his murder trial in 3 years. I'm still on a cackle because I'm Oh, here for the fun, but also to watch your reaction to the game. Fun on multiple fronts. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Seren. I am really glad. That means the world to me. That's the reason why I stream. Freb says, one of my puzzles on purpose had 2 solutions, and on the bottom of the last page, in smaller text turned upside down, had written, what is the second solution to X? Oh, we're doing like the Taskmaster school of doing things, right? Hidden instructions on the back of the card? Gotcha. That's probably the amount of people I heard with that one. Wow. I did enjoy making the DM realize that some of the most mundane stuff can have funny edge cases. To be fair, Igor, as a DM, this is something that you should know, like, always, right? When I DM, I've been DMing for 10 plus years. I'm not the world's best DM. I'm not gonna say that. But I like it. I've had some really good responses from some players. I've had some horrible campaigns too. I've had some campaigns where I've done a lot of things wrong. I've had some campaigns where I've learned a lot. But I've also had a lot of good feedback from a lot of my players over all the years, right? So I'm glad about that. So I'm not the world's greatest DM, but I think I know a thing or two. And one thing that I definitely know is that when it comes to DMing, the first rule you should adhere to, outside of like, hey, everyone's supposed to fucking have fun at this. Like, do this so that everyone can have fun with it. The first, like, rule for yourself you should have is realize that you do not possess the all-encompassing answer. Your players will come up with the weirdest shit. Like, all of your players live in left field. And they're going to throw all of their shit from there. Players are the worst thing to happen to pen and paper since the invention of pen and or paper. And that's especially if you have any plans. Like, adjust to that, right? Like, adjust to that. Just adjust that. I don't want to say, like, you should run your campaign. Like, you should run your campaign however you and your party sees fit, by the way. Like, that's how you should run your campaign. There are no other rules. See what works for everyone, run it like that. But in my opinion, the way that I run my campaigns is, like, kind of like an improv troupe, right? Don't tell your players, like, sometimes you have to tell your players no. But if at all possible, avoid telling them no and, like, yes and that shit. Just yes and that shit. You'll find that, like, people are really happy with that. Like they enjoy it more if, like, their ideas are picked up and sort of implemented. They get really invested. It's a really cool thing. And that means that if you come up with a problem and you have a very clear solution for it in mind, be open to the idea that that might, or very likely will not be the solution that your players are going to come up with, right? If you tell them, hey, roll this rock downhill, there is a good chance that they're not just going to kick the fucking thing down. Someone is going to, like, go down to town and buy peasants and wood and construct an elaborate pulley system to hoist this rock down the hill. Accept it. And, like, be open to see where that shit goes. Right? As much as pen and paper's campaigns and sessions are a DM narrating for players, it is also a DM narrating with players, right? It's a fucking collaborative storytelling effort at the end of the day. It's kind of how I see 40K. I don't want to jump into that topic now, but pen and paper, Dungeons and Dragons, like Apocalypse, and like anything that you could want to play, any of the myriad of systems out there, are collaborative storytelling. Treat it as that. Sometimes there is only one way out. Sometimes there's only one door in the room, and you need your players to go through it. So then blowing a hole in the roof isn't going to help. But that should be the exception. That should be the exception, not the norm. And nonchalanto. Hope you're doing well. Hello. I don't know yet. We've been yapping for a while now. We'll get to it in a bit. Perhaps as players can and will get stuck on an untrapped door for an hour, looking for traps, being paranoid, and trying every manual way under the sun to trigger the trap without getting hurt, to then realize the trap was not there. Yes, but I haven't checked for hidden traps yet. You told me there aren't any traps, but are there any hidden traps? And then drop into the world's most obvious murder hole in an ominous corridor. Yeah, that's correct. Or someone will keep the Rock as a pet / mascot somehow. That's correct. Someone will make a character named SKA. It's true. Man, I want to DM more. Like, I used to, like, for a couple of years, I had, like, 2 or 3 games a week I was DMing. And right now, I have 1 ongoing game. And we meet once a month. I kind of want to DM more things. I have a cool... like, the worst part is when you wake up in the middle of the night and you go like, campaign idea! You write it down, and then you have a stack of paper with like, tons of campaign ideas, and you're like, oh, I'll get around to it eventually. Such wasted potential. All right, everyone. With that being said, you'll want to play some video games today? I would like to play some video games today. Let me start LDA. Let me start up LDA. Now together we will all find out whether Care has set up correctly. He hasn't. Also, hold up. The other screen is still fucked as well. This needs to not be there. This needs to not be there. This needs to be gone. This needs to be there. This needs to be gone. No, it's not your time yet. It's not even like June yet. I think that's it. We're 6 minutes short. Thought it was a talking stream? I'm sorry, I enjoy talking to you people. I'm in a really fucking good mood today, Twitch chat. I'm in a really, really good mood today. Like, that's kind of what good court cases do to me. Like, So I've had a good work day. Spent the rest of the day with friends. Did a bunch of things, did all my chores, hugged the kids, and now I have the entire weekend to myself starting tomorrow morning at 6? Hold up. I need to check my text real quick. When did Mom say she was gonna pick them up? At 6 fucking a.m. That means I need to have the kids up by 4 a.m. Oh, they're gonna hate this. This is gonna be lovely. So they're going camping with my mom and my stepdad. They were going for the weekend, and Reno went like, oh, I want to come too, and then, yeah, I guess. I don't think that's quite what my parents had in mind, but not my problem. So I've got the entire weekend to myself, which is lovely. Very, very lovely. Not that I don't enjoy the company, don't get me wrong. Not that I don't enjoy the company, but sometimes sleeping in on a Saturday is also really nice. Button! Sounds like a not you problem? See? Exactly. Exactly. And Mom didn't say no, so hey. Not my problem. Enjoy talking with us? Gross! You want me to make this worse, Maddie? You want me to make this worse? I enjoy talking with you. Oh no, what are you gonna do now? Yeah, you specifically, huh? What are you gonna do now, huh? They'll learn an important life lesson one way or the other. What, my kids or my mom? Because I'm pretty sure there's only one party that's gonna learn an important life lesson here, can say. And I don't think it's the kids. I don't think it's the kids. You seem nice to talk to. See? It's not just me. It's not just me, Maddie. Get complimented, nerd. All right, ducklings. We made it before the hour mark. Igor has been denied. I win again. There was nothing to win here. This is my content. I don't know why I'm making this harder for myself than it needs to. So, last time on LDAZ, the second to last Defense Academy team, I don't want to call them the B team because I think they're more competent than us, but the B team issued, like, we're fighting now, right? Like, of course we had to have an arc where A team and B team don't get along. So Kurara decided that she's going to kill Shuma in a duel. And for some reason, we're letting her get away with it. And for some reason, she said, like, we agreed that if she wins, they get to boss us around. And now Shuma has to be trained in order to be able to actually fight because he's a little worthless scamp. Can't believe I just got complimented. How will I ever recover from this? It's easy. You don't. You accept that and you become better instantly. Nah, you're cool, Maddie. You're cool. Thank you for being here, okay? They have an edgy boy in there. I like him. You mean the B team? I mean, I like the B team. I like the B team in parts more. So here's the cast right now, right? Like, let's go over the cast real quick. I wanna let me be clear on the cast. Takumi, I don't much care for Takumi. Like, this is our main character. I don't much care for him. I find him annoying more than anything else, but that's mostly because of the Kaoru obsession. The fact that he keeps like looking at Nozomi and going like, oh, what if she isn't? Like, we know there's something fucky. You don't have to keep writing it like you wish she was writing you, dude. I don't know. I'm take it or leave it on Takumi. Love this guy. Takemaru is... I love this guy. Absolutely. Dude is surprising me every step of the way with like these weird like principles that he has that are totally respectable. He looks like a mob gangster or like a youth gangster, right? And he kind of behaves like it too with his aggression problems, but he bucks that trope every chance he gets. You come back! It's really hard to hate Daotomi. Like, is she on the side, like on the wrong side of annoying? Yes. But her VA is completely running away with the role. And with, like, in all of the teenage angst bullshit that we're currently having to deal with, it's nice just generally having someone amongst them that has never heard of the concept of a hinge. Right? At all. I'm generally not sure they're more competent. I still think the starting group is the competent ones comparatively, which is absolutely hilarious. Well, B team got picked to fight and they went like, okay, we'll fight. Right? I don't know. We don't know about the last, like, what was the last member's name? Moko? No, Moko is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Something like that. Who's probably dead, but very likely not dead. I don't know about them. Right? Honestly, ridiculously hard to pull off. Annoying in a fun way? Correct. Annoying to the characters, but less annoying to you is very difficult to pull off. Yeah. Aito. I still think Aito might be the big bad eventually. I don't know, like, his power friendship shtick is kind of funny. Like, they obviously play it for a laugh. But he's too milquetoast to not be evil. But I like him. It's hard to not like him, right? Like, his entire shtick is that he's never had friends, and now that he has friends, he has seen one too many anime. But I'm getting ready for him to be, like, the big betrayer. I mean, she's got an entire car as a weapon. I still think her constantly talking about throwing up is the writer's barely disguised fetish. But other than that, Tsubasa's cool. Alright, fuck it. He grew on me, okay? Screw you. Like, this is one of the characters that I just wanted dead more than anything else. Like, at the very start, because, like, the first shit he says is, like, Incel 101. But man, this little asshole has grown on me. Like, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. Like, fine, he may stay. Death. Death, immediate fucking death. If I can see him hang, and I can do it myself, I will. She'll probably hang beside him, but mostly because they're annoying together, not because she's the bad one. If I can kill him, I'll let her slide. I think I'm over my dislike for Shoma, and I'm just kind of tired of him at this point. Like, I've come to accept the fact that he's here, and I kind of wish he wasn't, but I'm getting ready to change that in the next, like, 5 or 6 days, because I think we're obviously going into Shoma arc right now, right? We'll see how Shoma is after that. Obvious love interest is obvious, I guess. I don't know. She's about as bland as her hair color. It says white-haired anime VTuber. Completely off the fucking wall. Like, once again, probably lives in the same neighborhood as Darumi because there are still 0 hinges there. In a wonderful way. Hate her in combat. Do not like to use her in combat whatsoever. Might have to get used to the towers a bit more, but... What the fuck, Kurara? Nin, nin, nin! He's a bundle of joy, isn't he? Like, Yugamo is just a bundle of joy. He's fucked, but like... in a good way. Migraine! Exactly. Unhinged with a tomato head, not in a lane. Ducks everywhere, looking for leadership. Nozomi's Yuma? The Yu-Gi-Oh character? And there we are. That's the current cast. So I've gone off of like, okay, half this cast is kind of unlikable to, it's this one. It's this one, officer. Kill him. Code Rain. Oh, okay, okay. That's why I'm not getting the reference. I haven't played it. The other mystery murder game. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not usually into mystery murder or like mystery visual novels. I'm not usually into visual novels to begin with, right? There's a couple of standout visual novels that I've enjoyed in my time, like the entire like Nonary game saga I liked, with the exception of the end of 3. I'm really take it or leave it on Danganronpa, but I've played the main lines. But like, I could live without having played them. I really fucking love Digimon Survive. And this is the next one on the list. Technically, like... Okay, what's the jury's verdict on Fuga being a visual novel? Yaku's spiky bits in the top back are just a hat, not his hair. I mean, yeah, it's... like, he's trying to pull off the fucking JoJo hat, right? I thought that's what he was doing. The reason why the fire is not going out, I give it rage. Labrad, how you doing? His daughter a hair, but badly? I mean, yeah, like, he's a character, but badly. It has pictures, so yeah, it's a visual novel. There's an actual bowl cut too. On Fuga being a visual novel, I also wouldn't count it as a VN. I also wouldn't count it as a VN personally, but I've heard people describe it as such. So like, half add Fuga to that list too. By the way, Fuga 3 soon. Actually, Fuga 3 when? Fuga 3 now? I'm missing Fuga 3 right now, aren't I? Hold up, isn't Fuga 3 like now? Fuga 3 next week. I don't know whether we're playing it next week, by the way. Whether we're playing Fuga 3 next week depends on when we're finishing this. We will be playing Fuga 3. It might not be on release, but I will be picking this up. I will be playing it. There will be trauma. How much of it is gameplay compared to the story? That depends. Fuga 1, quite a lot. Fuga 2, a lot less. You forgot about it? No, I didn't. Hello, Baxias. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh my god, yeah, that... This is just a really shittily done bowl cut. Yeah, it is. No wonder he's so angry all the time. Dude got fucked up by his barber. Dude just got fucked up. So, but that's the cast. That's the cast, everyone. Let's go and see whether we can make a warrior out of Shoma. Cue the fucking Mulan song here. Shoma's not here? No, Aito went to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it, this ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts from where Kurata hit me. Yeah, next time she'll have a shovel. Your hat improves your hairstyle. You can see it there, right? I don't have a cursor right now. I need a cursor. I don't have a cursor. Hold up. Hold up. I'm improvising a cursor. I need to do this anyway. I need like a little cursor art asset that I can drag around screens where I don't normally have a cursor. That's what I need to do. Maddie. Maddie, you're today's cursor. There. So, anyway. So, you can see like, that's where the hat ends, like right here, right? And this is just like a different color than his hair and just part of the hat, right? This is just like all part of the hat itself. The hat itself ends here. And like you can see his stupid cut right here. You can also see the line here. This is dumb as fuck is what this is. This is so stupid. So badly done. What's his top lip doing? Oh, that's just a general facial expression he has. Like, yeah, we'll add Maddie to the pile today. Jojo had right. That's what I said, Leon. That's exactly what I said. And Hichi, good morning. How are you doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Hichi, the artist gave me a timeline. It doesn't look good. I think the ETA is August. They say they're really careful with scheduling everything. They say they're really careful with it and like they never need that long. But they're giving themselves a lot of time. What you commission? Don't worry about it. It's not actually that intricate, and I'm also not going to tell you. But I looked at their work schedule and they have like 50 other commissions. When I checked, they had 10. The time it took for me to send in my request to them, they got like 40 more. It's crazy. Which August? This August. It shouldn't take that long, but I figured I'd give you that update. It's funny. I hate surprises. I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry. I'm not actually sorry. If you really, really don't like the concept of surprises, I can tell you. I'm not going to do it on stream. I'll DM you. You can send me a DM. If you really don't like surprises, I will be happy to accommodate you and tell you about it. But yeah, I just figured I'd let you know. It's like, give it a bit. Soon. Don't put this in the pile. Our Lord and Savior doesn't deserve mediocrity. Mediocrity? Maddie? How dare you? She's wonderful. What do you mean? I just get antsy. Oh yeah, I got this. I do the same thing. I do the exact same thing, Ichi. Like, damn. Surprise, it's a pipe bomb. Whoa, grenades be upon ye. No. All right, let's continue. After waiting a while longer, the last two members of a group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. There he is. Aito practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt I was justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. What? My existence, I mean. It causes nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead to your despair in the end. Despair mentioned. Alright, little guy. It's time to learn what's got him so fucked up, right? Like, this is past a character trait. This is just active trauma. Trauma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Yes, I spent the whole evening giving it some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel, let alone trying to win it. The trauma turtle? Wow, you're wimping out. What a surprise. Fuck you! This is your fault, you asshole. Oh, sheesh, come on, man. Why are you gonna be like that? So you've got no choice but to go with plan B, then. Slot each other, get revived, rinse and repeat. Choma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. If you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you in any way we can. Maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even that's giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who can change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me on a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting. But here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious. More fundamental. Hit me! What? Takamaru got to his feet and stomped over to where Shuma was standing. Just hit me! See what happens! Okay. Shuma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself toward Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. Right, let's ignore how long that took you, plus the fact that I barely felt the thing. The important thing is you did it. You threw a punch and it connected. What you got to complain about? He's so wholesome! He's so wholesome! Like, big brawly guy in the background stands up and goes, hit me! And you go like, oh no. Oh no. And then this is the kind of fucking speech he gives afterwards. He's the best! What the fuck? Toma? What? A few minutes later. You see what I mean now? Is he allergic? Yeah, is he allergic to being useful, Krembo? Exactly. J-Money. Good morning, J-Money. How you doing? How you doing? Really makes you think about J-Money being the best duckling? I think about that a lot. I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict and my body just shuts down. Like an extreme allergic reaction, even a single punch is enough to set it off. You're in hell? Is it because of job things, J-Money? What's going on? Is Shoma going to be the unkillable tank unit to contain the turtle theme? I reckon, right? Like, the backpack is very turtly, but the hat is a frog, no? Like, his theme is confused as fuck, if you ask me. Will his actual combat style go entirely the other direction, have him being an absolute frothing berserker? Yes, but also? What's with that ellipses? Young man, what's with that ellipses? My whole body itches. I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out. Oh, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. You didn't. This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet too. I want to make chocolate milk, says J-Money, but I can't find a cup to make it in, so I'm going to make it in one of my waifu cups, but then I'm going to get up and wash it and... You know what? I want to make fun of that, J-Money, but I kind of get it. Like, I don't get the waifu cup stuff, like... But back in my old flat, me and my roommate had a constant problem that we didn't have any cups or anything, like, to make anything in. So, at one point, I made, like, most of my stuff in, like, a, one of those measuring cups. Like, those ones that you use for baking, where you, like, measure out a liter of milk or shit. I just use that for, like, all sorts of tea and stuff. Simply because we never had any cups worth a damn. So I kind of get it. I see some turtle art with eyes more raised up, but it definitely looks froggy. Yeah, like the head is definitely froggy. The backpack is very turtly, you're right, yeah. My thoughts and condolences with Day Money's family in these trying times. And then they put their cups in a safe. A cups lock. No, that one works. Yeah, okay. I hate to admit it, that one works. He's so useless, he can't even decide what he is. I've absolutely used a Pyrex measuring glass to make soup back when I was single. I've used like a Pyrex oven form before to have cereal in ham. Dude, sometimes the struggle is real. Oh no. Oh no. Awful. Cereal chew for short. Yeah. Like whenever we couldn't find bowls, like the nearest thing that held milk and cereal was just used, right? I'm sure at one point I used like a cooking pan, right? Like a pot, like that you normally stew things in, right? Like fuck it, milk, cereal, go. Do you know you can bake in an autoclave? I believe that. It makes strange but very tasty pizza. That's a really bad idea. That's a really bad idea, though. Oh no, the first thing I did when I moved to a new apartment, says Krembo, all by myself, was go to IKEA and pick up a full 18-piece dish set, and then I immediately regretted it. I learned that the less dishes I have, the better. I mean, for me personally, right? You take like give me one bowl, give me like 1 or 2 plates. That way I have to wash the fuckers. Unfortunately, I'm no longer responsible for owning myself. I've been this offended since I heard of dishwasher salmon. Dishwasher salmon is a disgrace. Be careful with the autoclave. Be careful with your food. Air fry salmon all the way. Yeah, air fryer almost like... So right, most things I make are air fried these days. Most things I make, not because it's better or whatever, it's easier. Like, it's just lazier. Yeah, dishwasher salmon sucks. Like, so if you're unfamiliar with dishwasher salmon, you take like salmon, you wrap it in tin foil, like you add all the spices, all the things you want with it, wrap it tightly, put it in the dishwasher, and then you set the dishwasher to go. There you go. I don't know why you would do that. Like, don't. But some of you heat their milk in the microwave, so... I don't know, like, all hope's lost anyway. All hope's lost anyway. This is one of the most cursed things I've ever heard of. Ironic, because I think this is a US thing. The IKEA dish regret wasn't because I had too many dishes, it's because the dinner was sturdy but heavy as fuck. Get yourself a Corel. I mean, I like heavy plates, though. I don't know. Personal preference, I guess. Or to heat milk anywhere? Hot chocolate milk? What are you talking about? Like, it's nice. Hmm? Oh, ducklings. Ducklings. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, everyone. I will be right back with you. I've heard the fated siren's cry of Dad. So I will be right back. Hold that thought. I'll be right back, everyone. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry for that delay, everyone. Woo. Okay, what did I miss? There we go. So, sorry. The kids are packing. And the question arose. Rena has a sleeping bag. Chris doesn't. So we had to comb through the attic to find mine, so you could use that one. The nighttime is important. It is. It is. Hence why I will drop everything. As much as I enjoy my time with all of you, hanging out here, doing the stream thing, one of the kids yells, I'll be up and gone. If he has a sleeping tent. Now like he's, I mean, it's not Rena. Like, Rena could, like, live in my sleeping bag, yeah, but Chris is considerably, like, older. Like, my sleeping bag should be fine for him. Should be absolutely fine. With that being said, let's continue, should we? As it should be. That's what I believe too. That's what I believe too, Igor. So, let's continue. It's no wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. Yeah, if he's like physically allergic to violence, you understand now? I'm completely defective. Not even violence, it's confrontation, right? I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. So how did he get through his first hemo anima? Like, how did Sirei pick him up? He must have fought something, right? We can't do that. You line up to fight Kurara next week. There's no getting out of it. It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say too. I wonder what they'll make us do. Ducklings. I'll be right back. Sorry, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. I'll be right back. Ducklings. It turns out the reason they were packing now was because my mom just picked them up, not tomorrow. Which means I get to sleep in tomorrow. They're gone. It's so quiet. Ah. It's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. Does he know it is Friday? Yeah, I'm aware it's Friday. What? What do you mean, does he know it's Friday? What do you mean? I know it is. Ah. Beautiful. I mean, I probably will be on Discord playing random video games, but still. Having the option is what matters here. That's the important part. All right, this time for realsies. Let's do this. I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim, or humiliate us by treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. I'm not reading that. Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set. I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position. There's really nothing I can do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them. Don't let me take your pills. Okay, casually sidestepping an entire minefield. Oh, you fuckers would clip that. I know. I would clip it. That's why I know. Noma, I'll get out of your way now so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations. Can we hit Ema instead? Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as expected. Yeah, he showed as much fighting spirit as a salted slug. What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Ginzaki's condition. Yeah. So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this. You shouldn't be the one making that point. No, you're right. They wouldn't select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't do any research on us. We could have just been chosen at random. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here. Special reason. Perhaps he has hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run away with you, Mr. Aotsuki. It was probably just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's not good to us. It's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man, you're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Ginzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right. Physiognomy may have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Fuck. Guys, quit being so mean. What do you say, Takumi? Alright, I'll do it. Pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shoma has something with someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Maybe if we can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. Fuck you. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. Fuck you. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Kill your brother. That's right. We're all in this together. Let's show those chumps what real teamwork looks like. Yeah. Fuck yeah, Team A. Sure, I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus. You want to get paid to help out? We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may even, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can to convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided on a plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Emmy! Emmy, how you doing? Okay, beat me to the Danganronpa game. I was sponsored to play this day one. And then I didn't play it day one because I was busy. But we got there. How you doing, Emmy? How are you today? Nonchalant says, I mean, it kind of feels like you were all chosen at random. Don't feel like anyone picked teenagers like this on purpose, but then again, I'm feeling like the joke might be these are generally the best options available. I have a feeling it has to do with like the weird special blood shit that we kind of half learned nothing about. Or like someone floating in a glass tube yelled for teenagers with attitude. Like it's one of the two things. But one of these is like late 90s and the other one is Danganronpa anime bullshit. Been obsessed with Fantasy Life. I've played very, very little of it. So Fantasy Life, Rena and I play together. Like my 10-year-old and I, we play together. And we've had very, very little time with it. We wanted to play yesterday. But she very sheepishly like came in and went like, Dad. Like a friend of hers asked her to hang out. And like she felt bad about like wanting to do that instead of like playing video games with me. So I was like, honey, like don't worry about it. Like, go ahead, like go. So like we had very little time to play together so far. What I'm looking forward to it. Feel like an old aunt. Time fucking flies, doesn't it, Emmy? Time fucking flies. I've been doing this for 7 years now. We've had our 7-year anniversary at the start of this month. It's been forever. It's been forever. How is Fantasy Life? I'm waffling on getting it. According to anyone that I've talked to before, Krembo, it is wonderful. A good friend of mine has been living in it, practically. Has been absolutely living in it. The game came out, what, like 5 days ago, if you consider the early period. That friend has put 60 hours into it. Like, absolutely insane. Linked Banner of the Spark. I saw that, but I didn't actually look into it. My productivity is absolutely plummeted. It's cozy. Like, from everything that I've experienced with it, like, it's absolutely cozy. I'm looking forward to doing more. Very contrary to normalcy, I have a lot of games off stream right now. Like my current off stream regimen is well, new Limbus chapter drop, but like we don't talk about that here. New Once Human server. We're currently on like the new visual wheel. We might switch to the new scenario soon. I've got that. Yu-Gi-Oh! I still need to finish like some of the event off. So like I've got Master Duel going. Then I'm doing some Seikyo off stream because Seikyo is absolutely fucking wonderful. I still need to finish Badlands Crew. And what else? What else? Well, Monster Hunter isn't releasing any fucking content, so I don't know. That's it, right? I think that's it. And then next month is Warframe update as well, so there's that. Like, I've got a couple of things going off stream at the moment. Oh yeah, Ascension. Holy shit, I almost forgot about Ascension, simply because we haven't played today. We're still locked in the fucking, like, one life all dungeon challenge thing that Jason and I are doing. But once we're done with that, like, I'll be free to, like, play freely again. Digital only, even on Switch. Fantasy Life? That makes sense. Looking at Tinkerlands? Top-down Terraria. Wait a second. You're just... Seriously, today should have just been a Just Chatting stream. That's what today should have been. Not that I'm not absolutely wanting to play more LDA, but... Oh, why did I not know this exists? Add it. Although Tinkerlands is early access, this is one of those things that I might leave until later in development. I don't know how good it is right now, but games like this, I usually prefer... I usually prefer once content complete. Oh, it has cool boss fights. Ooh. Oh, no. co-op though? Oh. Shit like this is something that Cass and I have played in the past, right? Like Cass and I have played like a number of games like this. Damn. I've been anywhere since 2020, just going back and forth from work in my apartment since then. I feel that. Gonna finish Doom the Dark Ages in the co-op playthrough of Lords of the Fallen, and then it's Everspace 2 and it's 2 DLCs, then I want to start Avowed. God damn it. Trembo on schedule over here. Trembo on schedule. 1 second. I'll add Tinkerlands to the list. South of Midnight and Tales of Kinzera. Both of these don't really flash me. A bit Blueprints in there. I made a realization today. Twitch chat. And that is that I think I'm veering more and more away from all of these roguelike games. Roguelike, roguelite, all of these like run-based games, and I can tell you why. This is why you won't see me like cover Monster Train 2, by the way. Not because I didn't absolutely love Monster Train 1, and not because Monster Train 2 is somehow bad. It really isn't. But I've realized that when it comes to all of these roguelike games, I spent like the initial period of them like playing and unlocking, and then I just dropped them. So like the rewarding, the cool part about roguelikes where you become like familiar with them, where you build a skill set, where you become better and better and you learn the ins and outs of them. Like I never get to those points. Simply because like there's too many other things to do. So instead of going through like the busy work phase at the start, before you then get to like what is the enjoyable part to me that I never get to, I'm just kind of not covering as many roguelikes these days. There's too many other things that I know I'm going to enjoy like a story playthrough through of. Like too many other things that I know I'm going to get more out of. Very, very personal thing, by the way. Like, this is in no way, hey, roguelike's bad. Fuck no, there's some insanely good titles out there. Monster Train 2. But I've realized that, like, I'm just not getting to the parts that I love about them the most. So, like, why do this to myself over and over, right? I don't know. I'm sure that, like, in the near future, there'll be another new one that, like, I want to jump into because, oh my god, this is way too cool. I have to. Ethermancer. We'll get there when we get there. I'm at 60 hours into FF7R. Well, finish that then. Finish that then. One thing after another. Aegis said Shoma could have been chosen to be in this unit for a reason. That he may have potential none of us have realized yet. But in order to find out what it is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. So, we are not in free time. Why did I just try to WASD move? What the hell was that? I suppose we're meeting Gaku on the way. Wait, medicinal hugs? What's going on? Wait, what? Medicinal hugs? Are those licensed? Are those FDA approved? Okay, never mind. Where is Gaku? The other way! Oh, we could have gone through there. It's right there. Something Shoma'd want. What about a plushie? Plushie? I've heard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He wanted a plushie. Seems like a promising lead. I'm pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to make a plushie for Shoma? Why would I make something for a guy? It would be to persuade him to fight. And you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. Well, we've got an entire Gift-O-Matic to do this with, right? Oh god, we really have to go talk to everyone. Dark plushies, let's go. I swear to God. Ducklings, we're going to get to play a video game today. I swear to God. I'll be right back. Doorbell. Thank you, everyone, for being so fucking patient with me today. I know I'm just leaving all the time. I'll be right back. All right. All right. That's it. That's it. We should be clear now. We should be clear, Twitch chat. We should be clear. Rip animated soup urban mech. Sorry, it had to go for the nod emote. I didn't have another good one to clear for nod. I'm back. We're fine now. Everything should proceed apace. On the way to my mom, Rena complained because, like, she would be without her dog. And apparently, she just talked my mom into also taking the dog along. So they turned around and they just got the dog. But now, they've taken everything from me. There's nothing left. So that means we should finally be free. We should finally be free now. Even something else gets in the way. Oh, yeah. I could not tell you what. I could not tell you what, but for now, we are free. Oh, yeah, Ego, absolutely. Absolutely. We got our PlayStation? Well, joke, she doesn't have one. Haha. They're going camping. Just you and the spider that keeps the bugs away? Yeah, the one spider in this entire house, exactly. It's me and the cat, because no one knows where the cat is at any given time. Yeah, that's it. Actually, I think Ellie's still here somewhere. But no? I wouldn't go out camping without a console or a PC. Well, you will fun on camping trips, eh? Nah, like I'm as tech brained as they get, but like camping, no, like, you don't do that shit. Nah. Very sneaky. No, like the cat. That's her name, by the way. The cat doesn't like us. She's never liked us. So she hides around the house. She gets food and water and like everything she needs, but like she does not interact with us at all. She's been avoiding us for years. It's normal. Do you know where the cat is because you know where the cat isn't? I can narrow it down. She isn't on my desk right now. I can tell you that for a fact. That's it. I've narrowed it down as far as I can. Which world are you in once human? 0179. If you scroll up in game discussion, Krembo, if you scroll up in Discord, we have a Discord, by the way. If you scroll up in game discussion, I posted a screenshot of it. It should be 0179. Going out without electronics is honestly the best part, especially my cell phone not working. I don't know, like I used to go on a lot of camping trips with my grandparents when I was young. But even on those, I always had a fucking Game Boy with me, right? Like, there was a lot of, like, non-electronics then, but even on those, I always had a Game Boy thrown. Nice try. I have one. It's not linked. I made one, Igor, for, like, random shit. I never actually posted it. I don't know, something... This isn't criticism of anyone that uses that site, right? Like, this is not what this is. But, like, for some reason, posting that doesn't sit right with me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the only thing I could think about was, like, fucking putting Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards on there. Like, I don't know. Which dimension? Oh, 6. Crambo, 6. Sorry. We're in world 6. Thank you for clarifying. Absolutely. We're in 6. But like I'm super mobile. Like my base has a base footprint. Here, hold up. I can show you what my base looks like right now. Hold up. Here. This is what my base looks like right now. My footprint is a 2x4. So I can teleport this thing wherever. I can teleport this wherever you want. It's very compact. It's actually really practical. Really, really practical. We built that this morning. We built it this morning. It's nice. There you go. Put a Titan manipulator kit in there. Nah, like, you know what the problem with that, Igor, is? The problem is we already have 2 Warlord Titans. And we have 1 Reaver. Like, owning them is fun and all. Putting them together is also fun once. Exactly once. So, like, even if someone were to buy me, like, an entire Titan, like, set now, I wouldn't be putting them together. It would just be like, hey, I have them now. Titans are mostly impossible to properly put together. No, not at all, not at all. I mean, it's like, they're not impossible to put together at all, but they're a project. Require Dremels, an angle grinder, or a bucket of blue putty. I use mostly green stuff, but yeah, a Dremel, an angle grinder helps. I have multiple sets of scalpels and backups for that. Scissors, clips, like clippers. I have multiple lengths of metal rods to insert for like pinning model parts. I've been doing this for 10 plus years, Igor. Like, that's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. Like, I can build minis. Absolutely. I've been doing it for a while. But every Titan is a project. And I need to currently be up for that project. You know what I mean? So if my mind isn't dead set on I want to do this right now, then it's hard to appreciate it. It's hard to appreciate that. So for example, let's say I put a Warhound Titan, like the smallest one, on like something like Throne, and someone were to buy that for me, which, first of all, what the fuck? Second of all, if I'm not currently like directly in the mindset of, hey, this is what I want to do, I find it hard to feel the appropriate level of gratitude towards it. Does that make sense? Because something like that is an insane thing to give someone, but it'd be hard for me to like acknowledge that correctly. At least not as bad as the Manta. Almost as bad. Keep in mind, like, same production facility, right? The Manta is obviously a nightmare. Like, the Manta is one of the worst models I've ever put together. But honestly, the second Warlord Titan isn't much far behind. My first Warlord Titan, we got lucky. We had a bunch of bent parts, but it was mostly fine. The second Warlord Titan was a shit show. It's done now, by the way. Like, there's some, like, freehand painting I have to get, like, the motivation to do, but I want to, like, we do, like, emblema on the shoulder pads, and that's, like, big freehand stuff. Because we like fancy shit. Like, there's some finishing touches, but, like, the base is, the base paint is done, the paint is done, the base is done, the knight itself is put together, the Titan itself is put together. It's just some detail work that has to be done when the model is assembled and everything. You put a Manta together, yeah, paint it and put a Manta together, absolutely. And like, you know what? The Manta is fitting to talk about here, Igor, because the Manta is the reason why I know it. Because the Manta was a gift. The Manta was a gift from my Warhammer group. My entire Warhammer group put together for one of my birthdays a couple of years ago. As a thank you for like hosting and organizing all of our Warhammer nights. And buying all the snacks for years on shit like this, right? So they all put together to gift me this gigantic Manta kit. And it was amazing. Like, the gift was amazing. But I hadn't reserved any mental space to do that. So at that point, cue a couple of months of people asking like, oh, how's the Manta coming along? Oh, how's it coming along? And me like forcing myself to work on this thing just so that they wouldn't feel like I was disregarding their gift to me. Does that make sense? Like, it's kind of like that. So if I were to put like Titans like on something like this, it'd be the same thing. I'd have to push myself through that project just to be like adequately grateful. And I don't like fucking lying to you, right? Like that's not something that I want to do. That's not something I'm keen on doing or want to do. So, and I don't like being ungrateful either. But it'd be one of the two. I'd have to pick one. With that out of the way. with that out of the way, ducklings. Let's do some video games. We've barely done any video gaming today. I can't wait! Huh? You startled me. What do you mean by you can't wait? I mean, how is this not just exciting? What about humiliating punishment those other guys are planning for me? You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? You already do that. It's not like we're definitely going to lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please, of course he's not. He's just going to forfeit. Let's give it up and become a dog with me. We can lick their boots together. You know, I was about to look for a nice collar. How about you join me? Figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. Oh, we get a collar for the bear, for the plushie we're making. Also, what the fuck? If those teeth are a tattoo or if a chunk of her cheek is missing. What if both? You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Ginzaki to fight? Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Kurara, who knows what we might be forced to do. Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Ginzaki is a non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay. Just ran away with his dog. You think a coward would, who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight for us? Well, maybe his family is assholes that made him like this. It's his dog that I'm interested in now. For the record, I say no way. Even his family isn't good enough reason to fight. And what would he fight for? The dog! What the dog fighting? It's makeup and she applies it every time? Yeah, she has said that multiple times. The girl's got serious issues. She's also someone on the internet's fetish for sure. Oh, no, absolutely. He checks multiple boxes, Sam. That's some Macross variable fighter model kits like 10 to 15 years ago, I think. They're still lying in the box. The ultimate pile of shame. God damn it, Galandia. Built them. Give them to me. No. What the dog battling? Exactly. Ma'am, girl, the dosage and frequency of the medicine on bottle is not just a vague recommendation. Something Shoma might want. I have to guess something dog-related. Dog-related? Get a pet dog back in the TRC. A small Shiba Inu called, named Leo. Who might a dog? Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Talks to me. Oh yeah, I remember going like, what the fuck? Leo only took to Shoma and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, the two were practically inseparable. Oh god, it's my daughter. You want to know how many board games I own? Have minis I still need to paint? I don't. I refuse to count. There's a lot of board games with paintable minis that I haven't touched, Ham, yeah. There's a lot. I still have like some KDM minis that aren't painted yet. Yep. Had a model of the Raven battle mech I printed at one point and it got lost during repairs. Other than that, I have no shame. Oh, well done. Well done. So there were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him, though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it. Wait, I'm in the library already. Why not look for a book on dogs? We make him a dog plush, right? Like, that's the point. It seems like a book Shoma might like. Picture book about Shiba Inu would be right up his alley. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. I've heard him once mumbling something about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. Yeah, because if he's always like shared a bed with his dog, he'd miss that, right? I always find flashbacks of moments that happened 2 minutes ago really annoying. I could get him a dog plushie. If I get him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. I searched through the Giftomatics recipe list for a dog plushie. Eventually, Shiba dog plushie. The fluffy texture might be better than the real thing. Recommend for those who are unable to keep pets. Shiba Inu plushie. Perfect. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got cloth and cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea where to find one. Yeah, Greg Durunga just mentioned it. I'll go search in the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Needs an explosive collar? No! Ema needs an explosive dog collar, correct. I was going to print and paint an atlas, but I can't find the files for it. Man.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
The atlas... this is a controversial opinion, Igor, right? Like, I dislike the atlas so much. Because it is the most basic bitch humanoid mech design imaginable, right? Like, the atlas is just dude but mech. And man, I don't like humanoid mechs at all. There's some really cool designs. The crab. But man, the atlas is just not for me.
Get prepared to be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved.
Same speech. Krensky put on the design for the atlas himself. Now you're going deep in lore that I don't know shit about. I will also admit I know fuck all about the lore. Give me the detonator. I press other button. Not every mech is for everyone. No, absolutely. I'm not saying you shouldn't like it, by all means. I really don't like 2 legs, 2 arms, human torso, human head mech designs. I personally find them boring. Doesn't mean that you should do that too. But the atlas kind of exemplifies everything that I don't like about normal mech design, and then it's also a very, very standout mech in that franchise, right? Like the atlas is emblematic. So I can't help but look at it and think it's generic, but it obviously isn't generic. Like, it has meaning in the universe, right? In the dog plushie turn itself into a projectile to hurl itself at your enemies. Have you played FF 8 recently? By any chance, Nonfalonta? Not even the Marauders for everyone, nor the Crab. I keep forgetting the name of my favorite one. Catapult. Was it the Catapult? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Pretty sure it's the Catapult. Was there a bigger version of the Catapult? Was there a bigger version of the Catapult? And if so, what was it called? Because this looks smaller than what I remember. Was it Planet Baby of the Catapult? No. Then it's the Catapult. Timberwolf. Ooh, wait, it could be. Wait, that rings a bell. No, it's not the Timberwolf, but that one's close. The Timberwolf is fucking close. It does have the additional arms, which I'll let it get away with. It's mostly because the torso is so different that I'll let it get away with that. But no, Catapult. Because Innersphere targeting computers couldn't decide if it was a Marauder or a Catapult. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, that one's also cool, but the cat. It's the Catapult. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. And then it's the Crab. Or the Crab. Then again, I just really like fucking LRMs. I'm a big proponent of LRM. Stalker? Hold up. Mind you, my familiarity with the universe isn't great. It is not great. That goes down to a lot of the mech designs. That goes down to basically all of the lore. Oh, this was cool. It's a bit basic, right? Like, something about like the snout doesn't sit right with me. Maybe it's a bit too long for that. But no, it's okay. Battletech also has spider mechs and mechs that can transform into jets, but they're not as commonly sighted. I mean, of course, with additional joints and additional like moving parts comes additional like problems, right? That's the thing that happens in FF8. I was more thinking of missiles in MVC3 though. Fair. Fucking missile. Oh boy. Lambs are almost scrubbed from the setting. What's a lamb again? Boy, you got it? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what did I get? What did I got? Talking about finding files to print parts of mechs did remind me that I found a design for a fidget coin I want to get made. Gotta find someone to make it for me, but I've got some leads. Ooh, interesting. I need like something like that. Not because I'm inherently fidgety, but the biggest thing that I've been missing from my smoking years is that like you always have something to do with your hands or with one of your hands, right? Like you hold the cigarette, you make sure you don't burn everything. That is an element I still miss the most after all these years. Conversion gear takes up like a third of the mech. If it's hit land, air mech. Oh, LAMs. Okay, transforming mechs jams the mech in its current mode until it's maintained. Yo, like halfway through. Right? Like the more complex a design, the more easy it is to break. Like that's just makes sense, right? You the friend in a game of yours? There is the chaotic Saraiden gremlin happening again. There she is. Maybe it's expensive buying. I'm like, oh yeah, obviously. Highly specialized technology, right? How did we get to Battletech? I swear we're not playing video games today. I fucking swear. Licorice root is a great snack that gives you something to fiddle with. Honestly, Fred? It tastes nothing like licorice, but I like licorice. Okay, so that's a lie. Last year, I trained myself, like I acquired a taste for licorice by force. Like I don't know why, but I got the brainworm of like, hey, I don't really like licorice. Everyone always tells me it's an acquired taste. Fuck it, I'm going to acquire this taste. And I ordered like a bunch of different licorice from like beginner, soft, easy stuff to like some of the harder, like hardcore salted, like basically doesn't budge if you bite on it shit. And I slowly but surely like ate my way through like portions of it. Like there's still a lot of it left. I'm like, I acquired a taste for licorice by force. I actually like licorice now. He spent 2 weeks in Scandinavia and was forced force-fed it until he developed Stockholm Syndrome in Stockholm for licorice. No, I did it to myself. I did it to myself, Preb. I don't know why. Like, sometimes the intrusive thoughts win, you know? Might as well make it a just catting stream. But we're not cat. I mean, give me a catapult. Now, like, is there a good, like, catapult mini to build and paint? I kind of want to do that now. Back when I used to skate. That is a sentence I never thought I'd read from Ham. Back when I used to skate, I made a fidget spinner ring out of a wheel bearing. I actually recently found real fidget rings and wearing them literally sends my brain back in time. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Ham. I know what you're talking about. Ooh. Those minis aren't built like 40k ones. I mean, I've built Gunpla before. Does that help? Oh, dude, I sucked it. No, it wasn't. No. This wasn't meant as a statement of like not believing you to be competent at it, Ham. It's just that I don't see you like that. Like, yeah, of course, going 25 years back, we were all very different people. But that is something that you need to consider of someone first, right? Like, if the environment that you talk to someone in has always been the same, then like suddenly being confronted with like going back 20 years and imagining that they're a different person then is really difficult. So like, that's the leap I had to make there, going like, wait, what? The fuck? Oh no, yeah, of course. Got any good brand names to suggest? No, I have no idea. I had a friend of mine look at, like, search it out for me. A Finnish friend of mine made a selection pack and sent it to me. I need to literally, like, go and look it up. He, like, got a shit, like, there's, like, 10, 11, 12-ish packets in there, and he numbered them. Like, they literally start with this one. 1, 2, 3. The instructions that he gave me was like, once you don't mind this one anymore, move up to the next one. So like, I didn't finish a bag and then started on the next one. That would have been a bit hardcore. Changed a lot since then. I think we all have Ham. I don't think you'll find someone that was like a person 25 years ago that is still the same person. I don't think there's anyone out there that is still the same person they were 25 years ago. Universally. Everyone changes. Some for the worse, some for the better, some side grade. But everyone changes. The worst people you know change. Not for the better sometimes. Sometimes they're just differently worse. But no one stays the same for that period of time. Some of us do it willingly, some of us are forced to by circumstance. Some of us are forced to by environment. That's simpler, not as posable as 40k. Posable 40k? Igor, like half the fucking models they make these days are push fit, which is like not posable at all, and we hacksaw them like apart to kit bash them back together with green stuff. What do you mean? Posable. 40k. Oh, beautiful. Nah, dude. Nah. People change when they exist are up to up there with people die when they're killed. People change when they exist are up to is up there with people die when they're killed. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I had problems with that sentence. That's what 40k models were famous for, and now they're not. A large variety of them aren't. A large variety of them aren't. Let's see whether I can find this. Hold up. Let's see whether I can find this. Hold up. Research. I think it was the Chaos Captain recently that people complained about a lot. Let's see. Can I find like a quick view of the sprue? No, it's not that. Basically, like the point is that a lot of the models, like not all of them, but there's a ton of models that have like a pretty set torso and then like different parts that you push fit onto them. That like don't require extensive building knowledge. That don't require you to like pin or cut or anything like that. They're very easy to put together, and with that ease comes a lack of customizability, obviously. So a lot of the customization that we get these days, like they will still have shit like sometimes different helmets or like different hands or arms, right? But like a lot of them just flat out won't have that posability. That we call them monopose, right? Vera! Hello, Vera. I'm great today. We're not doing a lot of streaming today. We're doing a lot of talking. We're doing a lot of talking, and like honestly, me being AFK a lot. Not a lot of video gaming today, but having a wonderful time. Theo, thank you for the hydrate. Hold up. A good cat mini, normal scale or big? Like a good mid-sized mini, Igor. Like I don't need like a giant Titan version, but like under 20 centimeters would like in height would be cool. Because like I said, I'm not really up for like big building projects right now. Like, other than some of you, my pile of shame is still huge. I have 200 Termagants that still need putting together and painting. 200. Ah, yes, waiter, yap stream, hold the stream. I think that's Titan scales. Okay, like nothing that big, please. Yeah, kind of nonchalant, alright. Which is weird because I really wanted to get into more LDA, and we will. Like, we still have time. It's not like the stream's over. But there's just significant amount of yappage today, and that's okay. Krembo said earlier, the only salmiakki I could tolerate was the one that tastes like tar, and that's apparently the gentlest one. That term rings a bell, Krembo. That term rings a bell. That's why I can hear something yell, paint us, in the background every so often during the streams. Yes. So, okay, let's see whether I can do this from memory. All right, bitches. Let's see whether I can do this from memory. Okay? So. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Keep holding up. Keep holding up. No, that doesn't work. No, that still doesn't work. All right. Let's see whether I can do this from memory. Oh, Twitch chat. Where's my Twitch chat? There you are. There you are. So, about 200... Oh, that's awful. Wait, why is this so bad? Hold up. This is awful. Hold up. What's going on here? What was that? Okay, better. Nope, not like that. I'm falling to pieces. Active, live on stream. Local streamer disintegrates. Live on camera. There we go. That. Theo, you are the best duckling. So, 200 termies. Okay, about 200. There are 3 rhinos. I know there are 3 rhinos in there. There are 2 exorcists. That need painting. 30 boys that Kari asked me to do. These are actually kind of like moving up in the prior list. I need to do them soon. I want to have them done when Kari comes back from the US. There is one... Oh, what are they called? One Wabos on Squigosaur? Like, the big squig guy. Also needs to be done before Kari comes back. Maria! Twitch chat refreshing in the middle of me typing a message grows more frustrating by the day. Oh, that's a common problem. Okay, I've had this happen like multiple times over the last couple of days. What the fuck? I thought it was me and my connection being shitty. Maria, how you doing? Hello, hello. What if every time someone claims best duckling, a new trophy with the new best duckling is thrown at the old one? Do you want to animate that, Theo? Because like this, like the little like thing where this thing pops in and out, you know how that's done? This is position A in OBS, and then I've got position B in OBS, which is off screen. This movement is just the statue being moved from position 1 to position 2, or A to B, at speed X. That's all this is. It's like, if you want to animate that shit, be my fucking guest. I don't wanna. Happens to me every stream now. Within 2 or 3 seconds of opening a stream, chat reloads. Fucking annoying. Lovely to see you. I hope your stream is going splendid. It is ever so lovely to see you, Maria. How are you doing? OBS magic never changed. I mean, I could show you. It's awful. Okay, so anyway, let me finish the list. This isn't the end of the list. There is at least 1 Fex. There might be more Fexes. If you don't know what a Fex is, it's a Tyrannofax. There's at least 1. Moving sucks, but we're vibing. Are things actually, things at least going along fine. How are you 3 holding up? do that. Galondir, behave. Galondir, behave. I can... there's 20 Barbgons in there. 20 Barbgons. Honestly, fuck those. I don't want to paint those anymore. There is one Lictor. This one's a leftover. This one was supposed to be done already, and then I went, I don't need another Lictor. Fuck, what else? I know that's not it. Oh, 2 Armigers. There's 2 Armigers in there. And 1 Knight Crusader. That's a big one. There's 1 Knight Crusader. That's a really big one. So I'm mentally going through the list. Maria says we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm really feeling the weakness from this year's circumstances compared to the last move, though. I mean, it's hard to say this when moving, right, Maria? But because oftentimes, like, the time frame that you have isn't up to you. It's up to, like, everyone moving. It's up to, like, contracts. It's up to, like, how long you have the thing that you used to move with, like trucks or rentals like that. But take care of yourself, okay? I know that stuff took a toll on everyone. Like, you've not gone through the last time period unmarked. Take care of yourself, okay? Please. One of the Lictors pretty invisible in their collection. I have 7. Which one of them? I don't get the joke, sorry. I just didn't need an 8th one. Sending over love to Maria, Lexi, and Nana. Hell yeah. I don't know Lexi, but I know the other 2, and I really like the other 2. So, transitive property. I should like the 3rd one, too. That is an awfully rude way to talk about someone. I'm so sorry. No, we've never talked. I don't actually know who they are. But I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine people. You're going to have to because we're stuck with her for a couple of years. Oh, I never have to like anyone. I've spent more time with people I've liked less. Trust me. God, fuck, I will finish this stupid list. This isn't a challenge, by the way. I'm sure they're absolutely fine. I look forward to get the chance to meet them. I think you'll like her. And I'm looking forward to like getting that chance. By the way, Maria dearest. Raft went. This is for anyone that isn't part of that group chat. Raft when is the question that leveled at Maria, even though Maria isn't the one that's keeping up the Raft collab. It's actually like not her fault in the slightest. It's like Milo and me dragging our stupid asses. Laxy's emotes are cute. So we need to add Laxy to the Raft, is what you're saying, right? Also, those are adorable. Hold up. There. They're following them. There we go. Let's get till first, then we talk about it. That's very reasonable. That is very, very reasonable. Alright, I'm finishing this fucking list. Okay, Twitch chat. I think that's it. I think that's it. No, it's not. There is a truck in there. I'm going to spell it... Like, what is it spelled with a double K or something? The orc truck? There's a truck in there. That's it. That's the list. That's not the list. That's not the list. That's not the list. I forgot the name. Fucking, what are they called? Celestians. There's 20 sellers in there. Which I need to finish for sisters because I actually want to field those. I actually want to bring those. And now that's finally the list. Ladies and gentlemen, ducks of all shapes and sizes. That's my pile of shame. That's all of the things that need to be put together and painted. Now, for the things that only need to be painted. For the things that only need to be painted. One rhino. Those I know. Those I know because I can look at them. Well, I can look at two of them. It's one rhino and one great unclean one. Those only need to be painted. And then in the other room, there is one Warboss on trike. And I believe like 10 Croutowns. 10-ish Croutowns. There. That's it. Like, at what point do you just invent some kind of automated Warhammer painting machine? So you see, Frep, that's the problem. My wife has done that. She has invented an automated Warhammer painting machine. It's called Karenai. And whenever she buys new minis, they are handed to said automated Warhammer painting machine, and it is then told to paint them. Do you see the problem here? What's this? I spy a me. Yes, Maddie. I had to use a prop for a cursor earlier, so I decided you were going to be the cursor. So I added you to the pile as a thank you afterwards. I had to use your lovely beak to point at something. I love how Kerry's handling this list as if his computer doesn't have a keyboard. You know what the problem is? If I open a fucking like Word document right now, it's bright and white. That's annoying. The same goes for like a sheet. It's really bright and like the dark mode doesn't work correctly. So I'd have to grayscale everything. This is literally easier. This is easier on your eyes as well. Also, otherwise you never know how shit my handwriting is. Huh? That's something you need to appreciate. Dog shit handwriting in person. But yeah, that's it. That's the list. Okay, now that I've put that down, like, I'm sure I'm missing something, but now that I've put that down, I can die in peace and continue video gaming. Notepad++ has a dark mode. Why was my first thought to go like, so does your mother, and I don't ask her to be on stream? Like, why was that the first thing I thought about instead of going like, oh, I should like think and look into that? Thank you. Why was it going like, God damn it. I have my Word program set to dark mode. I don't have a Word program, Nonchalanto. My entire job works on Google Docs. Like, I shit you not, my entire company, like our entire company works on Google Docs. And that shit doesn't have a functioning dark mode. It has like a third-party extension that barely works. Let me know if you find a solution. Lawyers close enough to doctor to suspect awful handwriting. Yeah, it's dog shit. My handwriting is awful. That seems less than ideally safe. Oh yeah, you're telling me. I know. I'm aware. Common mistake brought about having used Microsoft Notepad in the past. Yeah, I see. The heck did I miss? We have decided we're making Shoma a dog plushie. Because he probably misses his dog. The entire program community have been asking for dark mode in Google Docs for 19 years. Do you know a good third-party solution, Krembo? Because like legit, I've only found like plugins that are just shit and don't really work. But really, like my entire job works on like most of the things run on Google Docs and Google Sheets. That's it. I had to rewrite a test at school because of my handwriting. One teacher claimed his eye surgery was because of reading my texts. Nah, my teachers let me get away with it. That was fine. I kind of just used my own custom CSS. Well, bloody fucking dumb, Mr. Programmer. Everyone that tuned in today going like, yo, I want to watch some LDA. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I'm having a great time. Oh. My teacher saw my handwriting and told me to embrace the wonders of technology and never deliver anything by hand ever again. One of my uni professors told me that at one point. He told it to me, and then 2 lectures later, he told it to the entire attending class that he was never, that he wasn't going to accept handwritten things anymore. But by that point, everyone stopped handwriting shit anyway. Like, most of my uni assignments were handed in like, printed paper or digitally, obviously. No, I don't know, like, my school was weird. So, like, I don't know, like, how was this for you, everyone? Like, for me, elementary school, we learned, like, print, right? Like, print writing. Then, starting in 3rd grade, they taught us cursive. Then, after that, like, so they go like, okay, you write in print, and then you write in cursive. And then, starting in 5th grade, for us, they just went, okay, and now out of those things you've learned, develop your own fucking handwriting. And like, that's kind of what everyone did. And that ended up better or worse. Like, I had one guy in like a parallel class of mine who had like the most cursed handwriting ever. Because everything was like super well spaced. Like, all of the letters were weirdly long. And like, you looked at a piece of paper that he wrote and it looked like fucking Tolkien Elvish. Like, unless you intently looked at it, it did not look like a human language. It was the most beautiful handwriting I'd ever seen. And it's insane. Absolutely fucking insane. I never wrote like this. Like, my handwriting is fucking chaos. And obviously it's gone to shit now that I haven't been handwriting anything in over a decade. My uni never accepted handwritten anythings. They did for a while. Cloak when thrown in fire, I don't know, never tried that, but probably. I submitted everything via computer, but before that, I just did my best. We're required to hand in handwritten stuff in middle school in cursive, and then in college and law school, it was required to turn in digitally. Professors didn't want a damn thing to do with physical paper. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. I think it was 2nd semester when everyone basically kind of like decided, hey, like, this has to be digital now. Remember, the time that I went into uni was still a time when internet wasn't like available everywhere, when internet wasn't like super common. Like, it was common, but like, you couldn't expect everyone to have access to internet at home. Having access to a printer also wasn't a thing for a lot of people. I mean, that's less a thing nowadays, right? Fuck printers anyway. So like, it was the transitioning time of like expecting people to do that. Of expecting people to hand in machine written stuff. Remember, I'm old. Now I have some kind of cursive print hybrid that people have complimented me for. That's what I have, Maddie. That's exactly what I have. Like, my handwriting is like a mixture of like cursive print-ish something with like some flair that I decided my M's look really weird for reasons I'm not going to elaborate on. Like, there's some weird random flair that I at one point decided to like train myself like to do. It's just that, right? Like a mixture of like print, cursive, convenience, and letters that look like they've been thrown onto a piece of paper haphazardly. 50k dial-up. Yep. And just naming the beast evokes the sounds that it made. Why did I do that? They were junior, senior year of high school. My English teacher required final papers to be either typed or printed. This would be 96, 98. Junior, senior year of high school. Can you give me like, what grade is that? Like, give me like an age range, Ham. Sorry, I always find it hard to like figure out what high school actually is for you all. Like, does high school end in like 10th grade or some shit? What is that? Like, I know, like, you finished that, like, way, like, you're older than me, right? Grade 12. Okay, so that's a considerable time before I finished. Considerable time. Gotcha. I mean, my last year was grade 13, and I graduated. Let's not talk about that. But between 16 and 18, yeah. Like here, it's between like 17 and like 19-ish that you graduate there. Gotcha. So it's roughly equivalent, yeah. Oh, that your mic didn't even pick up all your dial-up sounds. Yeah, it's dog shit. Well, no, my mic's fine. My settings for it are dog shit. My audio settings are atrocious. That shouldn't be news to anyone. All right. Ducklings. Loveliest of ducklings. I know I've said it multiple times today. I know you've been hurt before. I've lied to you before. But do you want to play some video games? Like, for a change? Do you all want to play some video game for a change? Graduated at 17, turned 18 over summer vacation. I skipped 2 years is my problem. I graduated really young. Video games, one of those. This exploration. Let's go. I wonder who we can take. The same people as always. Okay, we're always taking Takemaru. I'm pretty sure we have to take Aito no matter what happens, and I think we're taking Tsubasa. I really like the -1 attack buff on her. The -1 attack debuff on her attacks. Let's take Tsubasa.
Roll out.
I'm not feeling like playing any games today. You can if you want. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Twice I needed to repeat thanks to PE. Oh, understandable. All right, so. Oh, we don't get to go anywhere else. We have to start from here. Let's have a look at the area. We can't even start from down there. We're going to take that route, obviously. And I think we're going to grab this first while we're down there already, right? We might as fucking well. Oh, let's hope we don't die to random shit again. You find an old cassette player on the ground. It looks like it still works. Play the tape? Healing music began to play. Its dulcet notes soothed you. Aw, a radio cassette player. That's a machine, right? Wonderful, we need machine parts anyway. Burn the ones while we can. You find an old vending machine. There might be some rare products inside. Check the return slot. You found a token. Lucky. Wonderful. I get why PE exists. I don't get why people think it's something you should be failing people on. I also don't get why it's something that, like, needs to be taught this late. Like, when I went to trade school, post-uni, PE was a part of the curriculum. For, like, and, like, this is, like, young working professionals, right? Like, the fuck? Fuck off with that. Stupid. You find an unexploded bomb under some old rubble. You might be able to scrap it. No. Even though there was no explosion, there was still a chance for it to go off. You turned right around and ran from the bomb. Yeah, no, like, I don't even... That's not even a bad idea. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that at all. You see a hole in the road ahead. It's so dark you can't see anything. Inspect it. You found emergency rations. Wonderful. Things are going well for once. You find an abandoned batting cage. Takemaru wants to hit some home runs with his class weapon. How will you bat? Short, simple swings. You skillfully bunted the ball. That's not a short, simple swing. That's a bunt. It wasn't a home run. It was enough to earn you the Fighting Spirit Award.
We did it.
That's not how that works. Yeah, we still need to go down there. 3 is perfect to get us through. You found pudding! No! Though you tried to take the pudding from him, Takemaru resisted and the pudding ended up on the ground. Never again.
This looks quite rare.
Never a dragon illustration. Ooh. Let's go have a fight. Just one itty bitty fight. Play small ball wins games. Fair. The curry was good. Mind you, the outcomes aren't always the same, Ricky. There is some randomness to the outcome. We had a good curry before, you're absolutely right.
Better get moving.
But I've had multiple things that ended up worse than
Let's give it to him.
than on a previous outcome. So I was trying to like
All in
think
ass.
while talking. That never works. That never works out.
I've got this. I'm ready whenever.
We're just gonna walk this in, right?
You're in the way. We better get moving.
We're just
Here
gonna
we
walk
go.
this in.
Got it. Nice. Let's go.
Whoop. Wonderful. Didn't even have P. I was on the track team, but I don't think there was a requirement for it at all. Yeah. I don't know whether academia needs to be mixed up with that shit. There is a level of... you know what? No, I'm dropping that. I'm dropping that. I don't want to get into that. Sorry, everyone. I'm assuming this is like FTL, where there's a list of events and each choice has a % chance of being good or bad, and you kind of have to memorize. Sort of, Krembo, yeah. Like, we've seen a lot of duplicate events, obviously. And right now I'm filing, like, all of the good outcomes into one category of, like, hey, pick this again, and all the bad outcomes into, hey, maybe pick this again. I got the collar. Now I have everything I need. I should hurry back and craft that plushie. Okay, we instantly go back. Never mind. Picks up a piece of the road, right? Let's go make. Yes, the Shiba Inu plushie's done. I take the freshly made gift and head over to Shomas immediately. Come on, please let this work. This is a nice thing to do. Did you come here to change my mind? Please give up trying to make me fight. I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Kurara. I'm trash, garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. A plushie this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me. Come on, don't be like that and just take it. Or do you not like it? No, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fall in love at first sight. But that's exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a harsh trek. What do you mean, leave the school? You can't even use your Hemo Anima yet. The invaders will kill you. Yes, it's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow Kurara's anger to subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. Shoma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. I can't let him go. I need to get this self-destruction Shoma... Wait, I need to get this self-destructive Shoma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. Oh, are we doing the minigame? We're doing the minigame. Fuck. Okay, let's do this. I'm awful at this. Good luck. Please give up trying to make me fight. I was born a loser, a cockroach who can't even fight.
Saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone. It's clear what would happen if I fought Kurara. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
What, do you expect me to just, like, yell empty shit at him? You can turn my body into minced meat and scatter me around the campus. Even human garbage like me can hopefully manage to fertilize the dirt. Shoma retreated back into his shell. Okay, we need to, like, redo this now. Okay, we're yelling empty phrases at him.
You saw what happened? I passed out.
This is why I don't super like this system.
Don't worry. You can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory. I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who contaminates everyone around him just by existing.
Okay, empty phrases work on him, I suppose.
We can do our best together.
It wouldn't matter. Some things are impossible to overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with zero potential.
Me when I
No
wake up in the
amount of
morning.
effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh, please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you. Please, just...
We just do that.
I'll never stop believing in you.
Oh. You have a ton of potential? Yeah, potential to sleep long. Please stop, Takumi. Why won't you just let me go? Give up on getting me to fight Kurata. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Why do you hate it that much? It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Bottom feeders like me only know how to fall short of expectations. I'm scared of disappointing people. If I'm just going to disappoint people who believe in me, then I'd rather die before I get the chance. You see, it's not that Shoma doesn't want to fight. He's scared of disappointing people. Why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shoma, I'm here if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer.
Oh god, the worst people.
Unfortunately, I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid, I'm unathletic, I have no friends, I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone. All my parents, teachers, and relatives who were hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me. They would say I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations.
Especially the lawyer,
If
yeah.
nobody expects
True.
anything of me, then I can't disappoint them.
Perfect.
There are some expectations you should never run away from.
Expecting dinner.
Expectations
Wait,
I
what?
should never run away from? Could you give me an example? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone who's continued to run away from every sort of expectation.
Bro, bring up his probably dead dog. That's a great idea. That's not rude at all.
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
What do you know about Leo? Aito told me that you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night? Yes, Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. So I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms. Aww. Shoma hugged the plushie I gave him. You might be trying to remember how Leo felt in his arms. Right now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking you're never coming back. Out in the cold? Right, Leo doesn't have a home. Because the invaders destroyed it. He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger. Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me. Shoma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people. But there are some expectations that you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectations of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. We're doing a lot of heavy lifting with dogs are people right now. Stop saying that you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your faithful companion who's awaiting your return. Stage 3. You're right. I can't die here. I'm sure Leo is out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight. Oh, he's doing the rest for us, okay. You finally made up your mind to join us. We've got to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy to hear it. I took Shoma by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... Shoma? He didn't budge. He just stood there, trembling. How am I supposed to beat Kurata? I can't even imagine winning this match, no matter how much I try. All I can picture is her pummeling me into a humiliating defeat. Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fears of losing. What can I do to beat Kurata? If I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. I can't just ask Shoma to fight with zero chance of winning. I've come this far, I need to calm him down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurata?
Training montage!
She was born a winner.
He was born an asshole.
Is like knighted bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her.
What?
Don't worry, I have a secret plan.
Secret plan? What is it? Please tell me. I have to beat Kurata. Please tell me already.
That's not gonna work.
I'll tell you later.
Why are you being so tight-lipped? Do you not have a secret plan after all? Sorry, Shoma, I just said whatever I thought you wanted to hear. Let's take a second and think about this. How can you fight Kurata? Yeah, okay. Okay, fine.
How
You
am I
Kurata
supposed
with
to beat
Kurare?
Kurata? She was, to be honest, I know that if I lose, all of
That's okay. Like, try, for Christ's sake.
It's okay if you lose.
What do you mean it's okay? I mean, of course, I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kurata is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight, after all. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose. If I lose, you all will be subjected to an awful punishment. And we accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. And I'm sure she's not going to kill us over this. But then what's even the point of me fighting? The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That'd be a huge step forward for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again. Stage 4.
why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you.
Yeah, being disappointed means you have expectations.
I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome.
Is Kurata the Nin-Nin? No, Kurata is the tomato girl.
If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually.
I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Because the game forces us to be. Good fucking point. Like, I don't even mind with Shoma. If we ever have to do this with Ima, I'm gonna mind that one. Nin-Nin is the sword sexual? Correct. My own way of fighting. What could a measly worm like me possibly do apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine ever finding something that makes me actually feel useful. But even so. Oh, look at him, he's happy. Oh! Maybe I can try. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward. Alright. I may be trash, but I'll do my best in my own trashy way. His sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever. But it sounds like he started to think more positively. Yeah, this'll take time. This shit doesn't change overnight. Coconut died on a tomato head. I mean, it's a one-on-one duel. That's right, it's garbage can, not garbage canned.
Up and Adam troops, time.
We have to be nice, yeah.
Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
I mean, that's just the blight of linear game progression, right? I've done everything I can with Shoma. All that's left is for him to take the next step himself. I guess all I can do for now is prepare for the next defensive battle while I wait for him to get it together. Free time, baby! Okay. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm going to do. We're going exploring. There is like a bunch of shit out there that I still want to collect. That's what we're going to be doing. I'd be happy if we could take him with us, but that's not the case.
Roll out.
And we need materials anyway, right? It doesn't say anything about not putting her behind a jet engine. And we get a jet engine from where? We power that thing how? So, this map specifically. There is something up there we still have to grab. We can't get there, we can't get there. kind of want to finish this map up. We can't get in there. That's level 4. So it's all the way top. And then we can come back down and do this part. Is there a shorter way there? Yes. We just start north. We start north. We could also head up here, right? Let's do that. So let's start north. Details! That's the secret plan we're telling him about later, I see. And we've learned to avoid as many things as possible. You find a pleasant-looking old playground. This might be a good place to take a break. Play on the swings. You felt yourself returning to childhood as you enthusiastically swung on the swings. It felt somehow nostalgic. You find a remote control on the ground. Press a button. There was no reaction. However, it did seem to have power. You checked inside and found a battery.
Yes!
Wonderful materials.
This looks quite rare.
Raw red crystal. This way. And then we go left. Oh, this is going... We're going somewhere. You find a platform with strange symbols. Oh, pray before it. Small red crystal.
I'll take this with me.
We don't really need small red crystals. You find a magic circle in some ancient ruins. It seems infused with a mysterious power. Aren't a spell? Bibbidi bobbidi boo! As the incantation was spoken, the magic circle shone brightly, granting you some kind of spiritual protection. We get more cloth. Oh, it skips the rest. I didn't know that. You hear the running water under some rocks. There may be a natural spring hidden here. Will you clear away the rocks? Move them. After much effort, you managed to move the rocks aside and hot spring water gushed out from the ground. You refreshed your mind and body by soaking in the hot springs. I don't like that there wasn't an option to just leave it. Will you? Yes, and yes, but different. Oh. What's in this area? What is in this area? There's loot. We can't take this. There's a lot of loot. Oh, we can take... Ooh. Ooh, there's like 3 pieces right there. Do we have an exit over here by any chance? Fuck no, we don't. Oh. There is one teleporter in this entire area, and it's right the fuck there. Alright. I guess. A runaway dump truck suddenly hurtles towards you. What the heck? Jump out of the way? You jumped to the side, but it was too late. You were sent flying. 10 damage.
I'll take this with me.
10 fucking damage. This fucking game, I tell you. This always happens. You find a crumbling building with machine parts littered around it. You might be able to find something useful here. Search it. You carefully entered the room and inspected it. You found some mechanical parts that look usable.
I'll take that.
Punching motor? Okay, okay, okay. Let's go... Honestly, we probably shouldn't go anywhere, but... Let's try to grab whatever's over there. You see some pretty butterflies fluttering around. Their wing patterns are quite unusual. Chase after them. You got lavender.
Might as well take it.
Forward. I'm sure that's a good plan. It's a wonderful plan. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Dismantle the refrigerator. You were able to disassemble the washing machine clearly. I thought we were dismantling a refrigerator. You decided to take whatever parts looked like they were still worked.
I'll take this with me.
I think we fucked up. Dismantle the fridge. You dismantled the washing machine. It might be that we're dumber than I thought. You hear singing in the distance. It sounds beautiful. Ignore it and move on. You suddenly no longer sense the floor below you. Oh, this happened the last time as well. I keep forgetting that. You see a small drone stuck up a tree. You might be able to scrap it for parts. Throw a stone. Perfect shot.
Might as well take it.
We're getting all the machine parts. Loving that. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. You might be able to dismantle the refrigerator. As you began disassembling the washing machine, you gradually began to feel worse and worse. You suspect a gas leak. That's what we get for not dismantling the actual thing I wanted to dismantle. You see a desert oasis in the distance. You might be able to rest here. You somehow reach the oasis. You could finally quench your thirst. Wow, that was an actual heal. I can't believe that was an actual heal. Wow. Washing machine, gas leak, right? Wait! Okay, what do we have? These new enemies? I think we've seen some new enemies. This is a buzz top. One attack. Probably AoE, right? And you! A Batrachican. Batrachican? Poison touch. This thing poisons. Reduce enemy attack power when attacking. Okay. And then these are the ones that need, like, impact stabs to die. That's 3 impact stabs to kill, though. Three. We could do this. That takes them down to 2. Oh, this sucks. Hold up, this sucks a lot. Like, what's the attack on them? Attack 1, attack 1, attack 3. This thing really needs to go die. We could set these to 0 by simply hitting them with Tsubasa. And then we crash through. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
Don't try to stop me.
So these now do 0 damage.
I'm good whenever.
We do the same thing here, right? But like this.
Let's roll.
It's all right.
So this is all 0 damage now.
Take that! That all you got?
And then we clear here.
All right.
There's nothing left on the board that can hurt me, except for this thing. This is it.
It's all right.
However, I fucked up. Could we have done that differently? I would have had to step here or here. I could have attacked from here, and then we can step here and attack from there to hit this. I messed that up. We're taking 1 damage unnecessarily, unless I can find a way around that, which I don't think I can. Like, there's no way to hit these with judge or jury. Like, we can for sure clear one of them. But the other one we cannot. Oh. Is there a way? Am I not seeing something right now? I mean, this one also exists, obviously.
Locked and loaded.
We could do this. Maybe they go for her then. But at the same time, we can also set this up.
Watch out.
We take 1. The other one didn't even
I'm
move.
taking the wheel.
This is why we're bringing Tsubasa right now.
Out of the way. Locked
Because
and loaded.
this means we don't have to worry about shit. So we get to play the rest like however we want to.
I guess it's my turn.
Including, and that's actually what we're pulling
Not
here.
there yet.
We get to impact stab now. Which is free.
Take that!
Well, it's not free.
That all
But
you
because
got?
impact stab ignores armor,
Got it. It's all right.
it sure as hell
Take that!
is a better setup. Use an item if you're worried about the 1 damage. We can't though, because we're not at school. We can't use items in exploration, right?
That all you got?
Well, oops. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm not done yet.
I was looking for the menu point earlier and didn't see it, so I was like, oh yeah, okay, no items then, I guess. Never mind.
All right. Yes.
They'll be refreshed at the end of exploration. Yeah, that's what I figured then. I don't think we get to burn all of them every fight, but it's okay, we took 1 damage. That's alright. The fights aren't what's gonna kill us, it's the random ass events that make us take 10 damage to one character out of nowhere that's gonna kill us.
This looks like something good.
An empty bread bag.
This looks like something good.
Whoop art. Whoop. Oh, 200? Yo, hold up a second. What the fuck? That big. Let's ditch the barely working mortar. Do I believe we can grab this and then turn around? Yes, right? Like, turn around we must. But I think we can grab that still. You find the remains of a giant robot. Last time this exploded. You entered the cockpit and started pushing random buttons. The Vulcan cannon fired, blasting away the surrounding debris. This bettered the view and made further searching a bit easier. 100% chance for materials? That's cracked. You find the ruins of an old home appliance store. Some of these might still work. Open a refrigerator. You found an invader inside! Well, we all know it. Invaders must in fact die. Oh. Very annoying.
It's all right.
Hold up.
Not there yet.
No, no, no,
You
no.
got.
Okay, I got that right. Patterns, patterns, patterns. This needs to die.
Let's give it to him.
That doesn't do that.
It's all right.
That does
That
do
all you
that.
got? Time to use it.
Okay. I don't expect
not
us to be
done
in
yet.
too many fights, so let's go do this. And then from there,
Throttle.
I'm taking the wheel.
we get to do this, I believe.
Don't try to stop me.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm trying to math.
Let's freaking go.
The problem is the math ain't mathing.
Hauling ass. Setting it up.
It
Let's
is
do this.
now. Right? Am I stupid? Like, am I too dumb to breathe? Almost. Almost. That's like the easiest pattern ever. I'm like, oh,
Let's freaking
I don't
go.
know what buttons to push more.
Knocked it out of the
Sure.
park.
It's all right.
Hold up. Jury
ready
is
whenever.
2 damage, right? Jury is
I'm
2
not
damage
done yet.
exactly. Airblade doesn't kill. Fuck. Airblade doesn't kill. I really wish Airblade killed. Fridge doors used to be made so they couldn't be opened from the inside, and how did they all fit? One of them fancy French door style fridges. It's a walk-in freezer, obviously. Oh, Airblade originally is only 1. That's interesting.
That all you got?
You know what? We can probably kill this off, and that'd be better.
Yeah. Got it. It's
There's our
all
1
right.
AP. And we still can't do what I wanted. Like, that thing didn't matter. Never mind.
We better get moving.
Can we kill this? Yes, absolutely. Does this do anything for us? Absolutely not.
You're in the way. All
We're
well
back to 1.
Let's give it to him.
We can kill this.
Ready when you are.
I think I'd much rather kill these. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Oh, no, wait. We totally can.
Out of the way.
Once again, we're taking 1, but we might take it on armor. We're not taking it on armor. They're being bastards about this. You little asshole. You little fucking asshat.
I'm not done
Wow.
yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, on the other hand, I'm
It's
happy that
alright.
enemies are, like, picking at weaknesses, right? Instead of just going for the
Alright.
closest.
Let's do this.
There. Another damage. We ate another one.
I'll take that.
Another barely working motor, which we're not gonna pick up. Well, fuck, actually. Okay. Here's one more. We're doing this again. Oh my god. Gods.
I guess it's my turn.
This is 3 damage. I don't want to trade 3 for once. I do want to just like hit this, but we need to clear anyway, so what's the point? This doesn't do that. This doesn't do that either. I need to kill this thing. This is the one that needs to fucking die. That's the only one I'm really, really worried about, right?
Let's give it to him.
And I'm probably okay riding that in.
Good whenever.
So what if we open this up here, like so.
Hauling ass.
That didn't even come close to doing what I wanted it to do, but now I'm committed and stupid.
Let's do this.
Nope, wrong. No, wrong. That's gone. And now we need to hit this and this. Oh. There's no world in which we can kill it.
I'm taking the wheel.
God. This is so bad, dude. This is so bad.
Leave it to me.
On the plus side,
Out of the way.
at least they're not getting to Takumi. So, like, hit me on armor, baby. That's all on armor except for that one.
I'm taking the wheel.
So we eat one, really. And we're doing the same thing, we're spending 2 just to make sure that enemies don't do anything to us. That, no, that got the debuff, okay.
Hauling ass.
And make sure the small one goes down. The small one has armor, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't work. I repeat, that didn't work.
My body.
It barely does anything. It might make the small one come over, which is bad. It isn't. That's still 0, that goes on armor. We took 0 there. Okay, cool.
Ready when you are.
Same principle. Debuff.
Leave it to me.
I'm not the biggest fan that this is the use case we have developed with Tsubasa, where it's just like, okay, and here is the, like, what is my purpose? You make the enemies hit for 0. Like, this obviously isn't a strategy that we can develop into the end game, on account of this is a very limited debuff. But at least for now, this is all we've got.
Here we go. This certainly isn't good.
I mean,
It's not over yet.
none of this lasts, right? So we might as well.
Allow me to take
Get him.
them down.
Cool.
Hope I helped a little.
Ah, attrition.
Did it.
A diamond. What do we pitch? Pitch this lavender. I mean, like, hope we don't get a 1. A woman's magazine. Never mind. You found pudding! You finished making the dish, an unparalleled masterpiece combining 2 of the greatest foods, curry and pudding. It was miraculously delicious. A 5 heal! Yes! A 5! Hallelujah! Now we're like flipping cards like shit. Wow, we're really not getting... You find some small flowers. They may be useful as a raw material. It could be poisonous. You decide to ignore it and go around, but you unfortunately ran into an invader along the way. Annoying. Here's something unrelated that happens to you, like completely unrelated to your decision. Okay. Oh, okay.
Let's give it to him.
See, this I can handle.
Full throttle.
Mostly because we can trade 2 for 2.
Knocked it out of the park.
Good to go.
Then we can trade 2 for 1.
Here we go. Take this. All right.
Locked and loaded.
We shoot a little guy,
I'm ready whenever.
and we judge the other one.
Allow me to trim down their numbers.
See? See? Like, not every battle has to be
I'll
awful.
take this with me.
Some battles, I can actually win. Hurrah! A 6. It's funnily enough, that's just a battle. You find an old security robot. It doesn't look like it's going to move. It's probably broken. Repair it. You fixed the robot. You ended up with a leftover screw, but that should be okay, right? An important looking screw. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't need the battery. An important looking screw. That should be alright. Really, we came all this way? Did we? Oh my god. We moved all of that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip as many spaces as we can without anything on it. Thank you kindly. Like, even that I don't want to touch. You find an abandoned car. It might be worth taking a look inside. Get Tsubasa to repair it. You had Tsubasa repair the car. After running for a mile, the car finally gave out and stopped moving. Move 5 spaces forward. Get scrap parts.
Might as well take it.
Yo? We're leaving the scrap parts, but I'm happily taking the 5 spaces forward. It doesn't even make us play that event there. Love that. A stone stele has been erected on the roadside. Strange letters are carved into its surface. Offer a prayer. You offered a prayer to the stele, and a red crystal fell from the sky.
Might as well take it.
That's a 300. Okay. Stick. Country roads, take me home. To the place where we got a lot of machines. And that's plus the 100%, so that's 1,081 machine parts. Oh, we're good on machines for a little bit. Oh, we're so good on machines now. It's night already. Shoma never came out of his room today. As frustrating as it is, all I can do is wait. I already decided I was going to put my faith in him. I'll need to tell everyone tomorrow that I'm sure he'll be ready to act soon. I wish for a newly invigorated Shoma as I climbed into bed and fell asleep. Newly invigorated. Day 39. Ding dong.
Up and Adam troops, time. Get ready for your 30.
Sam?
Prepare to spend. Be ready to give your.
It's morning. Better head over to the cafeteria. I have to tell everyone how my discussion with Shoma went. Maybe he's there already telling them himself. That would be weird. Oh, he's there. He doesn't... Is he smiling? When I got to the cafeteria, I was surprised to hear laughter and cheers coming from inside. You're really gonna do it, Shoma? For real? Like, for real, for real, for real? I don't see how a spineless tapeworm like me can make a difference, but I'm willing to at least try for your sakes. Yeah, man! What if your tapeworm with a little hard work will have you feeling more like a hookworm? What's the difference? You already told everyone, Shoma. Yes, I'm not confident at all, but I've decided to do whatever I can. That attitude shows you've already made progress. Now you've just got to keep it up. All this positivity is depressing. I'm gonna need some blood and gore to keep you on an even keel. Shoma has made progress, it's true. A week ago, he'd never have acted this determined. You got the job, J-Money? Which one? Actually, congratulations. Hell yeah. And now tell me which one. Did you end up going for the... Did you end up going for the cool one? To save you some time on exploration, you don't actually have to return to a checkpoint to cash everything out. Wait, what? 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 What do you mean I don't have to? What? Huh? What? What do you mean what do you mean I don't have to? What? Why do I keep... You can leave from the menu? Oh. J-Money. J-Money, congratulations. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. You only punish if you wipe out. Yeah, but I thought you had to go to the marker because the marker says, hey, go here to... I thought that... But I... But... But like, I... Thank you, Bleneth, for letting me know. And you know what? I appreciate you I appreciate you waiting to tell me after I had done it. Thank you. I mean that. Much more importantly, much more importantly, J-Money, congratulations on the job. Congratulations, well done. There really is something special about you. Aw. Nah, I just got lucky. Don't be so modest. When times are tough, you shine like the sun, chasing away the shadows and warming our hearts. Whether we're drowning in the depths of despair or tossed around by the winds of chance, it always works out in the end. And that's because we have you here, bringing us together and showing us the way forward. I thought you had a plan. I didn't know you were trying to leave from the checkpoint. I didn't... No, that's what I've been doing since the start of the game. I always just walk back to the checkpoint. I mean, I had a plan. The plan was to walk back to the checkpoint and leave from there. Can't say thank you for the hydrate. Oh, God. Are you sure you're alright? Maybe you should lie down. Okay, next order of business. Shoma might be up for it now, but he still can't fight. That's right. Even with this newfound motivation, I'm still the same battle-allergic wimp I always was. You want to try using your infuser? No, stabbing myself is way too scary. Pointy things give me the willies. Besides, even if I did transform, that wouldn't change the fact that I can't fight. Oh dear, you really are hopeless. What about when the invaders attacked that complex? You must have got involved in a battle back then, right? No, I just kept running away until Siri took matters into his own hands and stabbed me from behind. All I remember after that is desperately trying to protect myself from any further damage. That's all. Guys, we've only got 4 days, maybe less. Are you sure we can make a fighter out of him by then? We can't give up now. If we all work together, we're bound to come up with something. How are we going to uncover Mr. Ginzaki's talent when he can't even throw a punch without falling to pieces? He's going to be a counter turtle. Like 40 plus days in the future. I mean, what I mean when I say like, hey, like, thank you for waiting to tell me this until I was done is oftentimes when you're watching someone play a game like less optimally than you would play it, it's really easy to like fall into this like, oh God, I have to tell them how to do this. But let people like make their own mistakes, right? And then like learn from them. If they haven't learned it after a while, then like carefully check whether they want to know. One thing that I really dislike is when like I'm trying to like learn my way through a game when I'm behind on a game, right? Like the game came out a week ago, people are already done with it. And then I have to wade through people trying to like correct my gameplay and I can't make any mistakes to learn from. That's really annoying. So, yeah. With confirmation that being stabbed with an infuser works, you don't have to do it yourself. Yes, we know that. The infuser is literally just like, it's an EpiPen for dumbfuck superpowers. Like, you don't have to do it yourself. So we want to overcome this weakness of yours, right? You're willing to put in the effort? In that case, it's pretty obvious what we need to work on from here. Did you think of something?
Hey!
You just gotta train your body, work out, bulk up, and power your way through your problems. What a stereotypically muscle-headed approach. Allergies don't have anything to do with working out, you know. I'll do it. I'll train. You will? I've never tried to improve my strength or endurance or general fitness level before, so I think it might help. Anyway, I've made up my mind to do whatever I can. Now you're talking. You know what? I'm gonna help you do it. 3 or 4 days, it'll be plenty. You won't recognize yourself when I'm done with you. Really? You sure about this, Takemoru? I know you're in good shape and all, but have you ever trained someone else before? Sure I have. I used to volunteer at a senior center, and those old folks totally dominated the neighborhood sports festival. Thanks to me. Please stop praying for my grandpa. He's too powerful. Someone who looks like a thug, your life sounds so wholesome. What if training's not enough? Maybe we should plan it out. Ah, shut up, ain't no point in overcomplicating it. I'm telling you guys, I got this. Come on, Shoma, today's the first day of your totally extreme, super intense to hell and back training regimen. Okay. He's dead. The unlikely duo jogged out of the cafeteria, Shoma already lagging behind. Ah, physical activity. Hard-earned sweat, bonds forged through mutual hardship. Doesn't the thought of it make you want to put rocks in your pockets and walk out to sea? We've come this far. Let's take up. It's up to Takemoru now and Shoma himself. I'm sure those two will work something out. We just have to have faith in them. Please, I need this to actually be an off-screen thing. Like the next 4 days are just free time, and then Shoma and Takemoru come back, and he's just going. I need this. That his theme is going to change into a dog instead of a turtle, and his hemo anima turns him into a rabid werewolf monster. It probably also makes him mentally black out, which is why he doesn't remember anything about Siri stabbing with the infuser. Maybe. He was the trainer for the ultimate shuffleboard competition. Oh, Takemoru is purer than the generic protagonist we're playing as. He really is. I love him. He's my favorite character so far. And that's in a game with, like, many women that could kill me. Where's Hiroko? Oh, an 80s movie type training montage, please. So begin Shoma's first day of training under Takemoru.
Put some spirit into it. No guts, no glory.
Let's go, little guy!
No guts, no glory.
I can't hear you.
No guts, no glory.
Come on, man. You can do better than that. Chug it. Don't let anything hold you back. Understand? No guts, no glory.
Right. No guts, no
Louder!
You can do it!
Shout from your diaphragm.
No guts, no glory.
Let's go! Let's go! For the rest of us, the next few days seem to pass in the blink of an eye. Wait, we're time skipping? There's no way we're time skipping. Day 40. Day 41. Oh. Oh, we are. Oh, we actually are. Oh. Wow, the last few days sure passed in the blink of an eye, huh? Would have been a shame if there was gameplay there. It's like absolutely nothing interesting happened. Consider that fourth wall gone. I'm just glad there weren't any enemy attacks. That would have messed everything up. But the duel's tomorrow, you know. You think Shoma's gonna be ready? He better be after all that training Takemoru's put him through. He's stuck with it! He should be able to use his hemo anima by now, right? The two of them have been holed up in the leisure lounge almost the whole time, so we haven't been able to check on their progress. I went there and asked how they were doing earlier, but they wouldn't even open the door. They said they didn't want any distractions. When I passed the lounge, I heard a lot of groaning coming from inside. I heard them chanting some kind of battle cry together. It reminded me of drunken businessmen singing karaoke in the bar I used to go back Go to back home. You used to prostitute yourself at back home, you mean? I hate this, man. What were you doing in a place like that at your age? We know what he was doing there. Come on, who are we kidding? Shoma's never going to win this. He's gonna get annihilated. We're gonna be stuck with whatever messed up punishment the other team comes up with. Our luck couldn't be rottener. Well, I actually eavesdropped on the others discussing what they're going to do with us. I'd like to say we should start getting used to the smell of dirty bathrooms. Hope you guys have strong stomachs. Don't say anymore, I don't want to know. I know it's frustrating, but we've done all we can. I'm sure Shoma and Takamawa's training won't be for nothing. Either way, we'll know by this time tomorrow. Tomorrow. To be honest, I still feel uneasy. But I'll try to have faith. I'll believe in my friends. The sun sank beneath the horizon, signaling the end of our 42nd day. Tomorrow is day 43, the end of Kurara's 8-day grace period, the day of the duel that will decide the future here at the Academy. I hope he comes back jacked, completely swole, absolutely shredded.
Up and Adam troops!
Oh, this one's new.
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 43rd day of
Is
active
it?
service here and prepare to spend it. Be ready to give
No.
your life.
No, it isn't. I was wrong. It's finally here, the day of Shoma and Kurara's mock battle. I guess I should count myself lucky the invaders left us alone all this time. Now it's up to Shoma to show us what he can do. Ding dong! Someone's at the door. And just like in-game, we're gonna see where this goes tomorrow. In the far future of the 42nd day, there is only jacked. Ducklings, we're going to take the tomorrow theme and I'm going to liberally apply it to today's stream schedule. That, unfortunately, is going to be it for today. I need food. I need to eat. I am very hungry. Forgive me. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate you all being here. I know there were a lot of interruptions today. I know there were a lot of interruptions today. So thank you for dropping by. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for sitting with me while I ran back and forth, getting the kids ready for their camping trip. Do we have a raid message, everyone? Do we have a raid message? Anyone got anything? Because I have a raid target. You saw her earlier. Maria! Maria! Maria is setting up like a move-in special stream. They're all moving at the moment. I'm gonna send you over there. She's lovely. Absolutely lovely. You've seen her on our KDM board game crew, on the VTuber board game crew. Say hi to her from me. The obvious answer would be no guts, no glory. Don't turn this turtle into a swartle. You know why we're taking that? Wonderful. That's glorious. Thank you, Siren. There it is. Oh, Siren, you're the best. Everyone, we're going to be back tomorrow. 6 p.m. CEST. We're going to pick up from here. We're going to see that fight play out. Thank you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. If I don't see you tomorrow, please have a great weekend. And I hope all the best for you all. Thank you once again. And goodbye.